never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Greetings, fellow beings. Welcome to another late night culture for tonight, which is May 21st, which is a Sunday of 2023. And I have an incredible panel here with me this evening, a group of, well, stellar YouTubers, and of course, Fat Steven. In fact, let's start off here with my buddy to my right. Well, no, left, I guess, technically, or it's on this side of the screen. It's Toxic Man Flu, who is the producer, I think, at the moment for
I was fired twice today and rehired. So there you go.
Okay. So you still
I'm now Culture's left-hand man.
Okay. All right. I didn't do any of these things. I don't know what's happening right now, but I just put the names on so everybody knows who's who on the show. Next to him, of course, is the great editor, my main man, the guy that makes me look good. And he worked out a couple of very special deals for me that I think you will appreciate. It's, of course, Mr. Grant Gregory. How are you tonight, Grant?
Yeah, doing good, buddy. Happy to be here. I just thought might as well do this on a Monday morning because you keep calling it Sunday for some weird reason. But yeah, so that's good to be here on a Monday.
All right,
is it Monday in New Zealand?
Was it? Yeah, is he in New Zealand now?
Yeah, it's emu o'clock.
Okay.
How dare you?
How dare you? Speaking of how dare you, we have the elegant smoker himself, all dressed up and looking extra pretty for you, ladies and gentlemen, and they thems. It is Brahma Bull.
Yeah, Culture keeps yelling at me for showing up late, so I figured I'd show up early, on time, and actually be in costume. So
you look good,
cheers to everybody.
And for the first time in many moons, we started late. But Brahma's here, and apparently he started early as he downs that bourbon. Right next to him is our good friend, Fat Steven RPG.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Brahma, thank you for showing up 50 minutes early on Wednesday. I appreciate you not keeping tread with Culture. Other than that, yeah, it was a great show. Just got off Mead and Valiance.
Speaking of which, for some reason, Tom thinks I stole his underwear today. I did not steal your underwear today, Tom.
He just ate it.
But right beneath me, and one of the best people on this panel, I don't know why he continues to show up because he's far better than us, is of course CC Karaoke. CC, I don't understand why we are terrible. You're amazing. What's the deal?
I just finished a week's long channel grind. Work is finally finished. I figured I'd kick back with a drink and hang out.
All right. Well, I have to tell you, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad we're all here.
You say that now.
I'm very confused. But thanks for being here, CC. Of course, the guy that controls everything, including the internet, and I'm going to make him full screen so you can appreciate just how many Jennifer Lawrences he can pile on the screens all at once. It is Jason from Sci-Fi for Me TV.
Howdy. And all 5 of my monitors are working right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. So
is that
hi,
bald
everybody.
spot new?
No,
Do what?
Is the bald spot new?
The bald spot?
Wow.
No, I've been working on that for a while.
Ouch.
Okay.
That's super mean, but hey, that's
It's not mean. There's no bald spot.
I know somebody can get you a really nice weave.
I am getting thin back there just a little bit, but
Yeah, you could get yourself a William
I get
Shatner.
thin here and not here. So
Just get the culture spray on hair.
hey, that works, by the way. Speaking of calling in thin, it's Mr. Tom Connors from Midnight's Edge After Dark, Mead Radio 1, Mead Radio 2, Midnight's Edge.
Is that a fat joke or a no hair joke?
It's a McDonald's joke.
I didn't think there was any joke. There's no joke.
There's plenty of us on
Yes,
here with
Tom,
no
it
hair,
was.
Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting more skinnier. It was a compliment. Anyway, it's Tom. Hi, Tom.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Because I invited you.
Did you?
You're lost without me.
Maybe.
I miss you long time.
Better.
Okay.
We love you even longer.
Yeah.
Wow. And I did not steal your underwear, by the way. Let's say hi to our audience because that joke did not land. We've got SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor. There's the awesome one, of course. We got David Glenn here. Tim Hayes is joining us. Joseph Dredd. A few other folks like Larry. The name's so nice you say it twice. Larry. The Weatherman is here. We've got Dragon Master 360. Looks like E. Clay Thomason is here to punish me. We've got Arwen Avalon, the common nerd. What's going on, Jesse? And of course, Orion Kayan. In fact, we're going to have Arwen Avalon on again here in the next couple of weeks, so keep your eyes out. We're going to have a ladies' night. Well, I have to find some ladies though. We got 11 Alpha in the chat, of course, and a few other folks are rolling in the door as well, like Whitechapel. What is up, Whitechapel? Hope you're doing good. There's Aaron Ratliff. We've got a few other folks here. We want to say hi to Walter Tomaszewski, who always sends me something funny. There's Tom. Hi, Tom. Why did you end early? You didn't have to end early. CC, you're on the panel. We got Fat Elvis here, of course. There's, reminding you to smash the thumb. Elizabeth Young is here. What's up, Elizabeth? Me and Bam Hammer. Oil loves my boils. There's DS4. We got Tinder Warrior 68. What are you suggesting there, Brummable?
We're not going to mention that you just said that Tom finishes early when he's coming for you.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I got Smilex here saying, "Whoa, was that a cosmic squirrel?" Yes.
I finished early.
Southern Belle says weaving late. No, I'm weaving early. Wow. Okay, the Cheese Factory. I'm trying to get past that joke. It did not work. Well, yeah, Imperial Stormtroopers are precise, but not in any other Star Wars ever. 11 Alpha says, I get up early to drive to Charlotte tomorrow. I hope this doesn't run too late. No, it won't. I promise, because I get called out on that all the time. We got Last Son of K saying, gotta put a few more weaves in. Okay. Oh, he's got to put a few more weaves in. Oh, okay. All right. I misread that. Coach O'Dragon is here.
So, Culture, if you're planning on ending early, that means we're going 3 hours, right?
No, that means he has to start the outro now.
Yeah.
Tina Guzman is here. Mr. Tickle Truck showed up. We got Judicon and Bone. What's up, Bone? Let's see. A few other folks rolling in. I wish I could say hi to everybody like Cosmic Squirrel and so many more, but we got to start the show. There are some topics to talk about that I feel like are important. So even 16-bit mascot is here for those. Of course, Jaffo's here to make fun of me. There's the Ninja, the talented artist that makes all of us look great. You guys have to see these posters. Don't they? Don't they?
Wait,
God.
what? Hey, Ginger, you're not supposed to be doing anything but working on these posters.
Wow. You are.
I think he's done.
Oh, good. Hey, everybody knows this lady. This is the Culture Boss. Hello, dear. Let's see.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Culture Boss.
Wow, SP4H is here. I think I see Grim, otherwise known as Inferior, and a few other folks. Let's scroll down. I will say hi to people as we go along, but you guys got anything you want to talk about tonight? Anything that, particularly grinds your gears?
Oobies. Or wait.
Phoebe Waller Bridge.
Oobies?
Fupa Waller Bridge, yeah.
Fupa Waller Bridge. This is not a dove.
I want to talk about Brahmable. That guy really grinds my gear.
Look, this is not a dove.
Piss him off.
This is not.
Now it's turning into a therapy session.
It really is.
Go ahead, Tox. Get it all
I can
out.
break on my garden if you want.
Brahma just so cool in that smoking jacket. I'm just a flu floating, no hands and legs. Really in
You've got hands. You've got
That's
hands.
true,
I've seen them before.
That's true. I do have a top hat. Okay, I feel better. Thank you, bro.
Hi, Hank.
No
V.
I'm Dr. Bull. May I talk to you?
Apparently, there's a QA going on. How do I make that work?
Brahmable looks like Lex Luthor.
So in your chat, you've got three options. You've got live chat, top chat, and then you've got questions.
Ah, fantastic.
So you can actually drop down, so people can ask questions during that, and if you feel up to it, you can answer them. You've already answered one.
Oh, okay.
Which was Tom's.
Ginger.
And then we had another one from Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, thank you. Ginger Ninja
Is that
says
new?
No, that's been around for a while. It's the Q&A section that you can do, like where you want to do a poll. It should be right
On
there.
YouTube?
Yeah, it's not,
I've never seen that before.
It's not new.
You have to be at a certain size channel, I believe, to get it.
That's
Yeah.
probably why I haven't.
Oh, I have to actually get subscribers on my channel. Got it.
Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of girth.
I got 3 new ones out of Tom's stream tonight. Thank you, Tom.
Hey, I'm getting wider all the time.
You got what 3 times out of Tom tonight?
Three new subscribers.
Oh,
Okay, got it. All right.
Oh.
Whoosh.
I'm a very giving lover.
That's what I hear.
Apparently,
Hank is correct. Brahma does look like a young Lex Luthor.
I read that already.
a young one.
Still your thing. I'm just trying to get kicked off.
Lex
Ginger-
Luthor, the greatest criminal mind of our time.
Hey, by the way, that was the best version of Lex. But anyway, the Ginger Ninja says, "How great is the next Dune movie going to be?" I think it'll be all right. I'm kind of worried because
I predict there'll be a lot of sand.
Fuck yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
probably going to be people on the sand fighting.
There's going to be people in the sand as well.
I also,
Come on, guys.
I also
Walken, he's going to be the emperor. It can't be bad. It's
I'm
going
going
to
to
be
say a billion eight.
That
I'm
gas.
going to say 1.8 billion now.
okay. Well, I'm going to say there's going to be knives.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Brahma's got a
that'd be
point.
nice.
We're not bringing
And worm
we're,
teeth.
we're not bringing the Walken factor to the table here.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Walken makes everything great. So
These dunes
automatic
were made for
billion.
walking.
All right. You know
And
what?
that's
I'm
just
in the
what they'll do.
dune.
I'm gonna stop with the question section.
It's everywhere.
Oh my god.
the
I- look,
Padishah emperor.
I got a super chat. It's from Snowdo.
Padishah. That's a funny word.
Oh my god. I got a super chat from Snowdub who's supposed to be here, and he's not. He says, "Play my clip." All right, I'll play your clip in just a minute. I got it.
Play my funky
Here
music.
There's your clip. Enjoy. Of course, we also got my my buddy Mr. Big Wig Majig AG Lig Vietnam Ham Jam. I don't know what the rest of that is.
Pigamajig.
Big Stig. It says, "What a sausage fish right here! So toxic for $3, 22 of them.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for the $3.
Thank you for noticing my sausage.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah,
It can be seen from space.
I've heard that. I've actually heard that. Yeah.
And I actually have a video of people in the International Space Station going by Wisconsin and going, "Oh, look, there's Tom. He's a dick." And I've been able
Yeah, it's a big sausage.
sausage. That is
I-
a giant sow. Hey,
I like the
Not
Oscar
real.
Mayer Wienermobile. I think that's one of the
They're going
best
to
things.
rename that. Do you see that? They're going to rename it.
To what?
Like the
I don't know.
sausage-
It's the Dylan Mulvaney Wienermobile.
that's the Dylan
It
Mulvaney
needs to be
mobile.
something
Yeah.
something a lot more diverse, something that's not as hegemonic.
It's the Cosette Meyer Wienermobile.
I don't know, but I
You can't use the word
One of my
wiener
children has
in
actually
too
been
much
in that thing.
toxic masculinity.
I actually got a chance to. There was a state fair. I got a chance to check it out. It was really cool. But I
found it here. It's going to be called the Oscar Mayer Female Wiener Mobile.
Oh, that's right. It's the Oscar Mayer Vagmobile. They're going to make it vegan.
Tuck.
Okay.
It looks like a big slab
There
of
you
roast
go.
beef.
It's the Tuckmobile. That's
Yeah, it's just a sausage.
Sponsored by
Target.
Wait a minute. So in the new Indiana Jones film, the tuk chase is something different than what I thought it was.
Not really.
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's just two quote unquote women chasing each other down the road.
They're both fighting over the same Target swimsuit on Black Friday.
It's pretty much a billboard at Disneyland when they're fighting over a picture spot.
Wow, radicalized
They
Ryan.
changed the name, dude. It's not Black Friday anymore. It's Indigenous Peoples of Color Friday.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
And it starts
Actually,
on
they call it
Thursday
Free
at
Saturday
about
now,
6
Tom.
p.m.
It's Mayonnaise Saturday.
I thought it was Catch and Release Friday.
Oh,
Have you lost control of your stream yet?
A long time ago. Radicalized.
No, I'm talking about your in stream.
No, I got no problem with that. I have
okay, good.
I have the stream of an 18-year-old man. But anyway,
he's lying.
You probably shouldn't keep those things.
Every time Culture gets frustrated, take a
He
shot.
probably wants it back, Grant.
All right.
He probably wants it back.
Anyway, all right. Okay, we're getting back to this. We gotta. What are these Odyssey bucks called? Because I got 5 of them. 5 Odyssey bucks. Tokens.
Get to those questions.
They're
Chop,
library
chop.
tokens.
Radicalized Ryan sent me a 5. The 5 I don't know.
Tokenized you.
Tokens. He says, "Hail Culture." Well, hail to you. Thank you for doing that. Jenny D's over on Rumble. A few other people like 16-bit mascot. Wow,
Mascot?
that was almost
16-bit mascot.
That
Yeah.
was almost really bad. Mr.
That's
Tickle
the
Trunk
Chinese dub version of his film.
Mr. Tickle Trunk says for a Canadian 220, which I think that's 25 cents. Says,
Wait a second.
says,
Oh no, it's less than that.
Says booty break time. I'm like,
fade in.
No,
Saturday.
Did I hit the right button?
Wow. That's
That
not a
wasn't
booty
any-
break. That's Kathleen Kennedy. What are you talking about?
Oh wait, here
Booty,
you go.
booty, 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 rocket everywhere. Booty, booty, woo.
The original
Booty. That's no booty. What the fuck?
That's right.
What the hell?
Swearing? Gee whiz.
And then he says, "Sorry, wrong channel."
What?
You know what?
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Snowdub says for $2.
We need to each have a show
Oh no.
called Sorry Wrong Channel.
Mrs. Flu just walked in here and she's holding a whole bunch of Slim.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh wow. Okay, Snowdub says for $2 after Tickle Trunks.
Ow.
Yeah, it sounded ouchy.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
It sounded ouchy.
I probably deserved it.
Yeah, indeed. Snowdub for $2 says after Tickle Trunks booty break. It's a booby break.
Booby break. Get it right, dude.
Jesus Christ, English is not your strong suit.
It is not.
What are these?
Well, $2. You must be super generous for a Dutch person.
What, we'll have a coupon day or something.
Yeah. Wilton isn't wearing any shirt. So there you go. Best I can do. Yeah. Oh wait, it's a Frank mobile. So like it's what is it going to be? What do you call that?
A Congo mobile.
No, there you go. Oh, that would be great.
About my winner.
That'd be good. Tom. Oh,
There's
wait,
no
wait.
time.
That's right.
Go see my movie, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Okay.
Does the Fred-Eye Jedi mind trick work? I'm calling it the Fred-Eye Jedi.
I like that. I like that term. You should coin it.
My wife sucks.
Really? Is
Good
how
for
well?
you.
Yeah. Does she
Not
do good?
well. My life is horrible.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that.
Somebody kill me in my sleep, please.
All right then.
Just go down with the hotel. You'll be fine.
I don't give a fuck how it goes.
You broke character.
Burn it, boil it, broil it. Don't give a shit. Just end it.
Wow.
Just make sure she doesn't open her legs again. That's all I ask.
All
KK's reaching the singularity, and we all know it. She's going to become a machine and outlive us all.
I think there's a still no Prozac.
When she gets undressed, it's like the Ark of the Covenant at my house. Like, don't look at it.
we don't know why.
Whatever you do, avert your eyes.
We don't know why we have two people tied in the living room looking at it, but we try to reenact the movie.
Mr. Tickle Trunk really does want apparently he says we demand a booby break. I don't have those.
Booty, rocket everywhere.
Do you have the movie break?
I don't.
Culture, just do a truffle shuffle on camera for him.
Okay, well, no, DJ Odyssey.
Booty break, booty.
Baba Booey?
Baba Booey.
break.
Wow. See why I only did $2? Huh.
Saltzilla is giving an extra title to this film. It's the Transition of Destiny. All right,
Transition of Destiny.
There you are. Hey, what's going on, John
Would
Platt?
that be transition-y?
I don't know. We've got Southern Bell for $2 saying Alpha Male Abs of Steel Appreciation Stream. Well, that's
nobody here's got abs of steel except for maybe CC Karaoke.
Yeah, CC definitely has.
Oh
abs.
no.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Selma
How you
Hayek.
doing?
That's
That's Selma Hayek.
She's very kind.
You know what? If we can get Southern Belle out to the next Vegas
Ooh.
meetup, I'm gonna buy tickets and make you all take her to the Thunder Down Under.
I would go because see that sounds like an.
You're in
intriguing-
the show. I just know. Sorry.
You haven't shown those pictures to anybody, have you?
Yes.
Just to comics. Maybe my wife.
Comics sent them to you, I think.
And well, Brahma's been printing them off.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we're doing his wanted posters. Wanted, have you seen this weaveless man?
Oh,
Has abs of steel. So,
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
Thank
Abs
you,
of steel and tits of gelatin.
big floppy boobies.
Zeno the Stoic says you can redeem those for 5 minutes in the ball pit and Showbiz Pizza. That's right. Yeah.
Where
Showbiz Pizza
culture used to work.
What?
I did not. I didn't work there. Let's be
Well,
clear.
you did the instructional video for the employees. I mean, it's kind of like
There
being
is.
employed there.
You don't have proof of that.
I
you
can get
don't-
the proof in a matter of minutes.
You don't have the proof of that.
Listen,
can
all
get
I
it.
know is that Spicy Colander Head is my favorite MCU superhero.
Titties.
That's courtesy of Snowdub for $2. Bye bye
What's your
monetization. Bye bye monetization. Bye bye.
You thought
That's
It's with
high
two
dog.
D's, two double D's. Oh.
Oh, look at this little super chat right there. He's so cute and small. Get it?
Hello, Terry Rose. Good to see you, and thank you for the super chat again, Snowdub. I don't know why he's not here. He must be doing something more important.
Yes,
And-
better things.
You know what?
You don't want to
guys-
hang out with us
titties.
losers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's doing
He's
titties.
probably bouncing some titties.
Guys don't use coupons.
Making it rain. Wow.
We are getting so much in trouble because Culture Boss is just in the chat now.
She's in the chat.
Hi, Culture Boss.
That all of those
All right.
images remind me of how beautiful Mrs. Flu is.
Ah, okay.
Good save, Toxic.
This is in
Good
the chat now,
save.
too.
That was
Yes.
brilliant.
Yeah, good story, Mark.
Well, hi,
Yeah.
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. How you doing?
Look,
The world would be better if people just loved each other.
hey, what the
I did not
world
hit
needs
her.
now.
I did not.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Speaking of love, we've got Southern Belle for $2 saying
World needs now.
This is
Henry
the most chaotic 25 minutes I've ever been a part of.
Southern Belle, you are so toxic.
She is. She says Henry Cavill abs, thighs, buns, and arms of steel. Yes. Hey, wait.
You want his sausage?
Can you wait, Tom? Can you do the Ed McMahon? Yes. Can you do that?
That is correct, sir.
There you go.
Hi-oh.
Hey-oh.
Hi-oh.
Did you know that, Ed? Yes.
Yes.
Star Search. Budweiser.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
You only needed $2.
He is such a troll.
He is. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I'm like 25 minutes.
Great idea.
Good. Where are these questions? We got Q&A here. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, let's talk to them.
Yeah, we could be answering while you read
the
the chat.
Frank Mobile.
Ask me about my winner.
No.
That's it.
The all beef Frank.
Smoke weed every day.
Okay, but that so the, oh my. Look, that movie Accepted is one of the best films ever made. I don't care what anybody says.
Accepted?
That's where that clip came from. Ask me about my
Tidies? Is that the new Tide Pods?
Sure. Snout up for another $2 says for loss of monetization. By the way, Tom
fell asleep.
Tom's asleep.
My bad. My bad.
My bod, my choice.
Titties.
Wow, it looks like I just found your house back there. You bum.
Yeah, you're a bum.
I love you, Selma. A lot of people.
Bum.
Not a lot of people love Velma anymore, though. Digital Remnant for $5 says fact. Culture and Fabio have never been seen in the same room. However, Culture
This is true.
did do a 90s promo for I Can't Believe It's Not wow.
Not a weave.
So much. He bought it.
Where is our questions and answers?
I will get there in a minute. I'm going to read super chance.
Culture did a porno called
Don't you
Culture
yell
the
at me.
Weave Master.
I did not. You're cool.
We talked about this.
Penguins all need to be cut up in a freezer.
What?
What?
That's. I keep arguing with you. That's not sushi.
Why would you?
Yeah.
That's sushi?
That's
Oh,
not
it's not.
sushi.
Oh, dang
What?
it.
Sashimi?
No, it's
Huh?
not. It's neat. No,
Sashimi?
no.
Why?
No,
Oh, Mrs. Flu got very angry with me about saying that.
Sashimis?
Huh?
Commoner for $2 says, wife and I have our 5th kiddo on the way. Yes. Say that, Tom.
Yes.
Thank you. And
That's
congratulations.
also what
know why.
Common Nerd has said
Common Nerd.
5 times.
What did you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've launched that one in the child.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I just hope she enjoyed it at least once. That's all I have to say about
Congratulations
that.
on your 5th time consummating.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my friend. I'm going to play the
We have
$3
5
one.
kids and we've had sex 5 times.
You can give money to a organization that sends food to children in other countries. You could have given $3 to a bum on the street, but instead you decided to give $3 to the guy that looks like a bum. Thank you for your generosity.
And awesome. Thank you and congratulations, my friend. And I just hope everything goes the way it's supposed to go. Because
We got an
sometimes
answer from
Yeah?
in the chat. It says about 36 seconds of satisfaction for the wife.
Oh, well,
He
very good.
subscribes to the as level of entertainment,
Yeah, wow.
which is just slightly less than the Culture Casino level of under
Okay.
2 minutes.
No, I have a 6-minute daily that goes.
You said
to
it should
12
never go more than 2 minutes.
I don't think that's true.
Culture Boss, confirm.
No, I've never said that. That is.
Remember
that's
the
a
time
man
we
motive.
used to
clipped
pull
it
up
when he did.
articles and talk about articles?
You said anything lasting more than 2 minutes is
It's a waste of
wasting
time.
I
time.
don't remember any of those things. I never said that. What I did say is that Mrs. Hendricks is a very attractive young lady.
Somebody stuffed an ass in her shirt.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Flu wants everyone to know that we waste a lot of time.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
To Mrs. Flu.
Has the first 30 minutes been a waste?
No, well, no. I think we've been doing.
Has it been 30 minutes?
Yeah, we've been here
it's
for 30
been
minutes.
30 minutes.
Can we talk about
When
an
you count
article?
the 4-minute intro.
We talk about an article? Sure.
Yeah.
An article of clothing?
No.
Let's talk about
pop music.
Swimsuits that are
Fast and
Okay.
Furious.
Grant, when we get done with this article, I need you to tell everybody what I've been working on lately. Was because I've started writing, so we'll get to this in a minute. But let's start here. Apparently, we used to treat movie stars like gods. Hollywood grapples with the loss of young star power.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Are we talking specifically about male actors?
I think
all movie stars.
I think all movie stars is kind of the idea they were going for, but I feel like everybody here on this panel, we don't have to read this article. We already know why they're struggling.
Yeah,
Don't
when half
meet
your
your
male movie
heroes.
stars wear dresses to everything, yeah, you got an issue.
You might
Well,
be
They're
right.
not going to
Well,
get
once
treated
upon a
like
time,
anything
it's
special.
You
The
didn't
other
actually meet
aspect of
your
this,
heroes.
though,
You didn't.
Go
we
ahead.
used to treat them. We used to treat them like gods. Think of the narcissism that comes out of that.
Oh.
That motivates that particular comment. You know, because variety is part of the PR grind, right? They're in on it, and you're talking about, you know, we used to elevate these people, and they were so special, and we treated them like they were above us. That's what they thought. You know, that whole industry thinks that there are betters.
Yeah,
And-
but then they got the ability to open their mouths on social media, and we all learned that they're
That's a big
freaking
part of
idiots.
it.
Yeah.
The other part of it is the IP became the movie star. That's the other half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Well, it's also a sad statement on the self-esteem of people in general that they need to have stars and be starstruck by. I think that's the bigger issue.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot like a sports star or anybody else, a president.
And
something like
well, no, all across the board. All right. There's nobody that the only person in my life that I view as a hero is my father.
Yeah.
No sports star, no politician. They're all dirty as hell. And especially no movie star. Because all they're doing is make believe. And even a video game star, whatever you want to have. There's been no one in my life, and I've met some movie stars that I've been starstruck by.
except for Paul Lynn. I mean,
Well, and Charles Nelson Riley. I mean,
exactly.
come on,
Like,
you know.
yeah.
But because I don't see myself as being less than anyone else. I see myself as being the same as others. There's no one better, no one less. Just different levels of luck.
Well, I mean,
except for that.
Well, but there are genuine movie stars still, right? There's just not very many of them. And according to this sales agent, this is why I
Here we go with the Tom Cruise shit again.
God, I would be able to walk up to Tom Cruise, come up to about mid-chest, and I go, "How's this going, shorty?" He has all the money in the world. He's still 5'6".
Hey,
Scientology can't fix everything,
Can't
Tox.
fix everything, can it?
Are you?
Those thetans ain't making you taller.
They're all
Well,
powerful.
you do realize that culture's view on Top Gun has changed, though.
Really?
Oh yeah, you got that article thingy that you did for Salon.
Yeah. Do you really want to tell people I'm writing for that company now?
Well, why don't you just
Are you
show 'em?
writing for Disney again?
No. Okay. So look. Obviously, ad tech is down. Okay, and so I've had to take a couple of extra jobs on the side for the channel so that I can pay this guy to do editing. And so I started some work recently doing some writing and some video work for salon.com. It's not really a big deal.
I don't believe you.
I think
sucking dick for $20.
Grant put together a video for me for that purpose.
That I believe.
He got paid quite handsomely. Grant, if you want to show him what I'm working on.
Top Gun Maverick is a stark reflection of toxic masculinity, encapsulating an outdated celebration of the lone wolf male hero from the Reagan era. Centered around Tom Cruise's Maverick, the film is awash with a toxic egocentrism that perpetuates male dominance and upholds the notion of a male savior who can flaunt rules to achieve success. The introduction of a female pilot, Phoenix, prime example of tokenistic gender representation. The original female lead's erasure and replacement with a new newer, younger, prettier love interest, further underlining the culture of toxic misogyny. The film disappoints in its lack of intersectionality, missing the opportunity to challenge the status quo with no women of color, queer, or trans representation. Maverick's narrative pedestal, around which every character orbits, reinforces outdated gender norms and the patriarchal notion of women's roles as ancillary to men's. It's an uncomfortable watch for advocates of progressive storytelling. It's a disheartening reminder of the ongoing struggle for gender equality, intersectionality, and representation.
Why do you look like a Goosebumps puppet? What is with your fucking mouth?
I do believe it's you because of the lifeless black eyes, like a doll's eye.
Wasn't Paul Chato just talking about an animated picture that did that kind of thing?
Look, you guys are bagging on me, but look, sometimes you just got to pay the bills.
I have never put my bag on you, ever. Ever.
Your sound box isn't coming through, right, Steven?
I know. I still can't
Whoever's
get
doing good days.
Line. You got to change it to line.
I don't have a line.
My lips,
Your lips are moving like clutch.
They are.
The chat's on fire.
If you want to meet that will fill your mouth, grab Brahma's Bulls balls.
Gotta love that.
Available at every 7-Eleven.
Orion Kane says that Pepto Pink is nice. Yeah, Captain Robert April, culture is writing for Satan. Well,
You know, the Brahma's Bulls balls at 7-Eleven, they're on those rotator things. Hot dogs and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, they just roll and roll all day.
Roll up and roll down.
You got to let them go at least 20 minutes or they're not done.
You know what? Grab two, because busting both nuts is always better.
Oh.
Look, $20 is $20. That's right, Delu. $20 is $20.
Can we bring Jennifer Connelly back up?
Yes, I vote for Jennifer Connelly.
I'm getting hit.
Thank you. She's still
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
Turn the chat off. Turn the chat off. I appreciate the entire photo.
Labyrinth, Rocketeer.
Grant brought that up. I didn't bring that up. Wait, go back. Okay. No chat. Wow.
Well, I mean, you did mention Maverick, the
You know
younger,
what?
prettier model. So
A leopard print runs it.
Look, I've had to take a lot of odd jobs. Wow, this is weird.
You've had to take a lot of what?
That's
a new one. I'll do that again. Make me skinny.
That's never happened.
Fuck you, dude. Make me skinny again.
It wasn't me. I didn't make you skinny. It was
Grant. Come on, dude. Don't be a fupa.
That's a weird
Look at
layout.
that. I look the same.
We look like the
But I
Avengers.
just noticed Tom and I are both wearing orange tonight.
Well, it's actually red, but
orange is the
I'm
new
like
red.
Goldilocks.
Orange
I
is the
fit
new
just
red.
Right.
All right, so
That's what I
okay,
heard.
Let's do this real quick. I've had to take some odd jobs, right? In the salon.com job you guys just got to see. But I'm also doing some voiceover work. I started doing some
you got voiceover work before me? I fucking hate.
Dude, I'm reading audiobooks. I'm reading
No. I thought you did the voiceover work for the new China release of Little Mermaid.
No, they wouldn't let me do that. But
The seaweed is always green in somebody else's.
Gosh, did you hear Aquafina's rap? That was like ear.
That was a rap?
That was like ear acid.
I thought it was her. Somebody grabbed her tits and twisted.
Oh, wow.
Oh, right. So somebody did a Tune in Tokyo. And
That's what I thought was going on.
Yeah, that's not racist or sexist.
Because she's all like, ah!
Well,
I'm stuck on Jennifer Connelly.
She started out being a rapper and became a much better actress.
I'm proud of the chat.
Grant, do you have that? Do you have the audio clip from my reading?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
He sounds so very excited to play it.
Well,
Grant's half dead right now.
I worked really hard on this.
Time luxuriating in his private viewing activity. He makes no move to touch me, but the ravenous mold of his face is pushing me to run up the steps of desire, taking them 3 at a time. I shift in needy response. He growls low in his chest while he grips my inner thighs, pushing them apart. Keep still or I'll make you. I gasp at his provocative threat, and on pure instinct and raw desire, my hips tilt up by their own accord,
Oh God,
crazy
please
in
make it
its need
stop.
for any
Please make it stop.
contact.
Please make it stop.
His hands slip around, cupping my backside.
And then he
his
gently
fingers
plows
and
into
going
my
deeply.
poop chute.
Oh,
What
my
is this,
fucking
Peter
God.
Pan?
Yeah,
Culture Casino, please. I moan, begging for more. When he comes away, I catch
is
his
it still
gaze. His eyes
talking?
look unfocused, cross-eyed with lust.
Jesus
you.
Christ.
I've missed you so much. His
Is he talking to himself in a mirror? What is this?
What is this?
That is 50 Shades of Grey, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Okay, well,
it would be funny is if towards the end of that reading, Culture Boss screamed from the other room, "Would you shut up?" That would be funny.
Would you quit reading that book?
Would you and Tom keep it down in there?
Jesus.
I'm just trying to make money. Speaking of just trying to make money or get some honey, we have a special guest joining us this evening. It's Puff. What's up, Puff?
Puff the magic dragon, high as can be.
What's up? Welcome back to the Puff Stuff Show. Hey, Culture. Where's Ords?
Wrong show again.
Gummies.
Tom! Oh, all right. Welcome back.
One of these
to
days he'll get it right.
Welcome back to the Midnight's Edge After Dark weekly wrap-up.
Just go with it.
Yeah, welcome, Puff. We're having a good time.
Yeah. What are
Glad
you
to
doing
hear.
on there? Don't touch that.
Sorry.
Okay. You have a nice tail. Brahma likes your tail.
I don't like my tail getting touched, man. It freaks me out.
A nice tail.
Don't the ladies love the tail, though?
Yeah.
They like the tongue, Tom. You know that.
Well, of course, but I mean, I
Very
would think
long.
the tail sets them over the edge.
Beef
Look,
tongue?
Like David Glenn, I can only count to 4, so that's why I appreciate Puff. What? Yeah.
Wow,
I am
dead air.
so-
Gotta love it.
I am
Gotta
so
love
high
the
right
dead
now.
air.
I am
All right.
high.
Let's talk a little bit.
The 4.
Let's talk a little bit more about this. There really haven't been any movie stars in a very long time. I mean, you can go back in time, you can find a lot of them, but the minute they all started to talk and you got to hear what they said or thought, I think that was the beginning of the end, because social media essentially killed the movie star. We've been saying it for a while, and Variety finally just figured this shit out. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
You're saying that movie stars are like women in the 19th Amendment.
Okay.
As soon as they started talking,
Shouldn't have given them a
it was
voice.
all a problem. We never should have given them a vote.
I don't know exactly how I would frame that, but I can't argue.
Well, you said they were movie stars are great until we started talking.
Well, yeah.
Oh shit, she's walking in here again. Sorry.
You're gonna get hit.
Toxic's been listening to pearly things.
Yeah.
And the redheaded libertarian.
Oh, and she's not saying anything either, so she knows her. That's
All right,
good.
well, fair enough. Dira says that social media is just one of the elements that damage the movie star. Okay.
As I said, yeah, IPs are the other problem, right? Like they've taken away this idea that the movie star sells the movie, right? No, it's Spider-Man, it's Batman, it's Harry Potter, it's whatever. No longer is it, the movie star like it used to be. You don't like, God, the 80s, we had so many movie stars. So many movie stars. Like I just watched Still last night, a Michael J. Fox movie. There's an example of a guy who was a huge fucking movie star in the 80s. Eddie Murphy, Tom Cruise, I hate mentioning his name, but it's true.
Tom Hanks.
Sylvester
Kurt Russell.
Stallone, Tom Hanks,
Denzel Washington.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Denzel Washington. These guys are all
Oh, yeah, Kurt
A-list
Russell.
names.
Harriet
Mel
Tubman.
Gibson, Kurt Russell. These guys could open movies,
Yep.
right? And you didn't need to know shit about them. All you would say is like, yeah, I'm going to see the new Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah.
Right? It didn't fucking matter what it was.
Yeah,
I want to go
what
see
you
the new
call-
Clint Eastwood movie. There's another great example.
Bankable.
That kind of goes back to my original question about this article. All you named was men. I mean, men were.
Well, there are a lot of women. You had, Meryl
Streep.
Streeps. You had your, Kathleen Turners. You had,
Yeah.
Sally Fields. You had a lot of these. And again,
You You guys
like
see
me.
Denzel, his new Equalizer? Man, that looks good.
Yeah.
I can't see, and that's one of those things. It's like there are still actors and actresses that can open film. There's just not a lot of them.
I remember Uma Thurman was a big deal for a while. I mean, she talk about probably one of the last movie starlets, probably Uma Thurman, maybe.
Yeah.
You got a nice collection there, Culture.
Rachel Weisz could have done that. I mean, I thought she was really good.
Sigourney Weaver, I see in the chat, great example. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Jennifer Lawrence.
There were a ton of
Well,
female.
she was the first one.
Yeah, but there were literally a
Michelle
ton of,
Pfeiffer.
Yeah, there were a ton of female stars that could pull audience. I
Marissa
mean,
Stewart.
Halle Berry could.
Oh
Get me to
God,
go
yes,
see
Halle Berry for a while was huge.
Monsters Ball.
Meg Ryan was another one. Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like her, but
No,
Goldie Hawn. Speaking of Kurt Russell, exactly another great one.
Yeah, and so, but here's the problem, and I think we identified the two components. One,
Angelina Jolie.
yeah, for a bit, yeah, they let them talk, which publicists never used to let the stars do.
I correct myself. You're right, Stephen. Angelina was after Uma, wasn't she?
Well, she was the Tomb Raider for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So she'd probably be the last movie starlet. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, and two, you're right, Tom. The mantle idea, right? Because you devalued the star in favor of the IP.
And we left out two of the biggest female stars of the 80s and 90s. They're in the chat. They brought them up. Sandra Bullock and don't forget Miss Pretty Woman herself, Julia Roberts.
Oh God, yeah.
Holy shit, could she pack them in? Don't forget J-Lo too. Or J-Law, I mean.
Yeah, J-Law, but both of those women that you mentioned.
J-Lo,
right?
actually, but yeah.
Yeah, but both of those women.
So
you
not
mentioned-
Jenny from the block.
Mm-hmm.
both of those women that you mentioned, specifically Sandra Bullock, and Pretty Woman herself, right? They both had multiple comebacks because they stepped away for a while and could re-enter. They were, they were timeless.
Winona Ryder was huge for a while too. Somebody just brought her up in the chat. Yeah.
And Kylie Minogue, Christopher.
She always stole the show.
Yeah, but think about this: Kylie Minogue in a different medium was and has come back. I don't know how many.
I finally
times.
got it, Greg.
Yeah. What happened now?
Natalie Portman. I'd like to get into Natalie's port, man.
Oh,
but what you were saying, Culture, is I mean, it's not the new Robert Downey Jr.
What the fuck
movie.
does Puff got now?
The next Iron Man movie.
Oh wait, Puff wants to know.
Don't you have a nut allergy, Puff?
No, he doesn't. I don't think he knows that, but he wants to know if you guys want any of his peanuts.
Yeah,
No, I don't want your penis.
Sea salted roasty nuts.
You guys don't like penis?
No, I'm not a fan of penis.
Nobody here likes penis, man?
Well, my girlfriend does.
Oh, okay. Well, she can have some of my penis if she wants.
Yeah.
I don't mind sharing.
You know, you're going to get a disease. You keep sharing your penis.
1 inch at a time.
I try to wash my hands before I give everybody my penis.
I always.
You're going to get the
everybody-
monkeypox. Keep it up.
No.
That's my
and-
crutch.
Yeah, but look, all you have to do is wash your hands. Just wash your hands. Good hygiene.
Wash your face.
Yeah. A parrot head for $1.49 sends me a super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. I like a super sticker. I can't see what it is because
it's a unicorn.
Try a horse.
It's a unicorn.
You don't have the horse clip though.
Well, right now I can only count to 4.
And you told no one?
You too, huh?
Does anybody know what that's from? Come on, quick. On a button.
What did you just say?
I didn't hear it.
And you told no one?
Top secret.
Police Academy.
Oh, Police Academy.
Oh, yeah, Police Academy. Yeah.
Mahoney.
Oh, wait a minute. We missed Elizabeth Shue. Thank you, Liger.
Adventures in Baby
Elizabeth
Drive.
Shue. You had, you even had Courtney.
Leah Thompson.
Courtney Cox and
Cameron
Jennifer
Gina Davis.
Aniston for a while. Gina
Cameron
Davis.
Diaz, Lou.
Sharon Stone. Speaking of Police Academy, she was in part 4.
Oh yeah, and Demi.
Oh God, Demi Moore. Shit, yes.
Woo!
You could see her
Yeah,
coochie in
That was actually
St. Elmo's Fire, actually.
well, and she kind of did a whole.
Oh my God,
dancing
Piku's not wrong. Phoebe Cates was arguably the biggest actress of the early '80s. Like she was one of the most in-demand actresses of that time period. And then of course you also had what's her face who was in all the John Hughes movies.
Ali Sheedy.
Molly
Molly
Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald. But yeah, Ali Sheedy too also opened movies. I mean,
who was the blonde that was in all those? Too? But all those John Hughes
shit.
films.
Even Jean-Claude Van Damme was considered a movie star, and he's a B-lister at best.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal's another one of those. Yeah,
Rebecca De Mornay.
But nobody opens.
Risky business.
But the conversation is nobody opens films anymore.
Exactly the point. Yeah, you don't have a movie with the name of the movie star in front of it anymore. It's always something else. Yeah,
Tom Cruise opens everything. And that gets me to my favorite subject.
Well, even Tom Cruise is fallible now, right? Because even you can't just say I'm, the recent Tom Cruise movie.
Wow.
The Mummy, remake and trying to reboot that was horrible.
That was an oopsie. They should have just brought back our boy, but they did not. Speaking of that, Almanac. I almost clicked on it. Almanac says this reminds me of Wonder Chosen. Hail PFFR. Well, I wish I had context for that comment, but I love your icon. It is gorgeous. Thank you for the $2. You get you're gonna get a super chat. Thanks. Which unfortunately I hired a troll to do these, so don't take this personal. Yeah.
Wow. See why I only did $2.
Yeah, but thank you for the $2. I do.
All right, before we go any further, Tox has to head out.
No.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I've been working on all that stuff. So
I have a member chat. Can you grab that for me?
You're gonna. So you just ask Grant to grab your member.
No.
I'm gonna throw down one name, Pamela Anderson.
Thank you. Christopher Dominguez says 4 pre-woman wrestlers. Check out Mandy Rose. Okay.
Okay, was that it? Do I just click off now and leave?
No. You get a proper outro. This is Toxic Man Flu. He is the on again, off again producer for Comics Division. And he works very, very hard behind the scenes, also making it so we can do wonderful meetups like in Dallas. Go ahead, Toxic Man Flu.
I dropped the link for that in the private chat.
Okay.
Put it up there. If anybody's going to make it down to Dallas, you want to.
Oh, you want to? Are you not a moderator? I thought you could drop things here.
Huh? Oh, I'm tired.
I dropped it in the private chat so we could show it, so that we can show the signups. And
well, then do that. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, maybe I ought to do that. Huh?
Yeah. All right. Very good. Whip it out.
I'll whip it out.
People want to see your thing. Show us your thing.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Is he going to show his penis?
Yes.
I'm allergic.
It's actually showing.
I am allergic to penis
right now.
All right, so there's going to be a Dallas meetup. Kind of worked out that Gary and F&T, they're going to have one. We're going to share the space with them, but we're going to be doing some stuff as a group. Culture, Comics, myself, Brahma, Nick's going to be there. And it's just going to be Corey and Southern aren't going to be able to be there. And we'll have this link out there to where you can get a discount with hotels because it's all stay together in the same place. We've got some merch that's going to be there as well. And as soon as Gary drops the RSVP for the meetup on Tuesday, we'll put that in here. From there, we're going to be doing this at Farm and Feed in Plano, Texas. Great place.
Yes.
Lots of good food.
Yes.
We're thinking about doing, so we'll do the meetup 7 to 10 p.m. June 8th. We're probably going to do some kind of show either live from this or after.
Yep.
And we're working on that. And then I do want to have a group breakfast at the Original Pancake House in Plano. So if people want to come to that, the more people that sign up for that, I can get a room reserved.
Yep. They got big rooms. They got big rooms.
And then we may do a watch party for Friday Night Tights on Friday, and then they'll have a panel on Saturday. A lot of people go, of course, to the fan expo that's there from that standpoint. But we've got tons of stuff, good merch that we'll have a little bit of hats on hand. Culture's got the hat that he has. I've got a special hat,
which is cool.
And, we've got some stickers and things that we'll have there.
Yep.
Brahma's got a sticker that going to be there. Of course, Culture's in the Oh My God, the Roosters, and I've got my pronouns, it, and then we got Mark's Progressive Death.
Then I'm working on some bandanas.
Yep,
So
and
hopefully we'll have
and
those.
they're
Nick's going to have bottle openers.
Yeah, Nick's
They
got
can,
bottle openers coming. We don't have the pictures yet. We got maybe some T-shirts that are going to show up. So, plus the
Lots of
poster
stuff going on.
If
Yeah,
if you want some worthless signatures on this poster, we'll do that too. But you could also just get a poster.
Oh, Mrs. Flew told me we're going to have coasters.
Yeah,
so
coasters.
the coasters will be in, and the posters will be too. But buy us a drink. We'll give you a coaster. From there, it doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'll
And
take
that poster artwork that we're showing is by Ginger Ninja.
Oh, Ginger Ninja is like
fantastic job.
If you're not following him on Instagram, he is one of the most gifted guys out there. He does the honor of Tolkien things all the time.
Is that me on a bull?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. That is you with an Easter egg.
On Brahma Bull?
No.
On Brahma Bull's bull?
I'm up there with
You're on his bull. You tried to milk the bull the wrong way.
He didn't like it.
Well,
there's some Easter eggs.
Yeah,
the bull was a cow.
Look, Mad's in a bush. I'm just saying.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
He's always in the bush.
I'm toxic cactus. Ginger thought that was funny.
I love that. That was one of my
I want to
favorite
see
things.
that.
Yeah.
Fox, are you ready for this? This link to
go.
be shared in chat.
The only thing that I don't have is an RSV for the meetup.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
not
we're going to
there
get that
yet.
till Tuesday.
We'll have it Tuesday.
So we'll do that there. But I do want everybody to know this is coming. We'll share this, and I'll probably disable this link because the big thing is about hotels. If you want to, what we'll do is once we know who's going to need rooms and for what nights, we're going to try and negotiate with somebody around there and get a discount code for you to get your rates and stuff around there. And we have just a quick sign up for that.
Yep.
And
to answer the question that Tina Bojan just dropped in the chat, just outside of Dallas, the Dallas meetup is being done in Plano, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, it's just a little north of the K. Bailey Hutchinson. Is that right? Bailey
it's close to the where the Frisco AA team is.
So
it's right there.
Yeah, it's right
that
there.
area.
15 minutes from downtown Dallas.
Yeah, it's
not that much.
literally an easy drive, and the hotel we're looking at is very, very close. So there you are.
And then if you saw anything here, you couldn't be there. We'll do our best to try and fill the request for that, but just there's a form that you can click and go and fill out from that. That'll come to me, and we'll try and get some of those things together.
And if you're interested in the merch and we end up in a situation where we run out of it, because these hats are extra special and not cheap, then that we can take that into consideration and maybe set it up so we could sell them again in some other form. But these are very premium. One of the things Tox didn't mention is that these hats, those aren't like embroidered. They're not regular patches. Those are actual leather patches that are stuck on these hats. They are very special.
And there's trucker hats, which is what this is, and what the culture hat is.
Yeah.
But this is a fitted
flex
fit hats.
Yeah.
You better tell Mikey that he was all pissed that it was a trucker hat only.
No.
But I think he wants an my god the cock one.
I will get Mikey a hat. Everybody,
you better get us one too.
Yeah.
Tom,
the collective me.
Yeah,
Canadians don't get out there.
Oh, God.
Well, and that's what people. When you go in and request the merch, there's an other.
Yeah, we're also working on a collective store. So
we're working on a store. We're working on more stuff, and we're also working to make some of these perks part of memberships and things like that. So the longer you've been a member, so we're doing stuff there. Comics has suspended member streams for the next 3-4 weeks while we get everything worked out on the tiers, trying to sync those up, and then get a little bit on the get a little bit of that under control. So, but we'll have this, and like I say, the only thing that doesn't work is this RSVP meetup form. It just goes here to the hotel, and if you say you'll be at the meetup fan expo here, then I'll have your information.
Yes,
and I'll be able to ship that over to Gary.
Yes.
This is just for
the Dix Division
us.
boys who are going to be at the Fan Expo on Saturday.
Yes,
we
we'll
already
be there.
all
We'll be
have
there.
our tickets, I believe.
We'll be there Saturday.
I haven't bought mine yet, but I will.
Yep.
But yeah, so Nick, Culture, Comics, and Brahma and I were going to do something anyway. And then Comics and Culture talked to Gary and Vegas and said, hey, let's do something together. So we're doing that. And we'll have a booth. And this place has games and all kinds of stuff that you can have.
It's amazing. This when you get a chance to go to this link, you're going to be impressed. The venue's incredible. I want us to treat them with lots of love and respect so that they'll have us back every year, because I think this is a perfect location for this.
Yeah, if we go to the venue here,
the food and drink is reportedly incredible. So.
Yeah, I've been looking at the menu. It's really good, but they have games, and you can rent some of the games. You can PC. There's Xbox and all that kind of stuff, things in there. But Farm and Feed, the food looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
And there, I think Quarter Black has been there, so you can see all the computer, everything sitting around in the library area. From there, and then there's booth. These are the booths and stuff here that we're going to be.
I can't wait. The booths they're going to customize for us. You'll be able to talk all day to people. It's going to be amazing. So,
and we promise we'll be putting this stuff out a lot earlier.
Yeah, going forward from
there. So I'm sorry. I could talk about this all night. I need to stop.
Yeah, and you need to go to bed. Toxic Man Flu, thanks for being here this evening. I know you're very, very busy, and you'll be very busy tomorrow night when we're doing Yelling at Parked Cars over on Comics Division's channel.
Oh, crap. Get ready for that. Okay. Good night.
Is it already Monday coming
Good night,
up?
sir.
It's Monday already.
It's
I got to
Monday
go
already.
tomorrow too.
Yeah. All right, go. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, Tox.
Love Tox. Speaking of which, real quickly, we got Commander Ed Straker Shadow saying the best 80s stars are Christy Canyon and Ginger Lit. That might be the best $2 of the night. How do I say thanks for that? There we go.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Except for whatever $sign you chose to stop at.
I appreciate that very much, Commander Ed Straker Shadow. And I want to acknowledge my good friend WG, who just dropped 5 Culture Casino memberships in the chat. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, my new best friend and a guy that really did offer to give me a handy in a Vegas casino, X-Wing, has become a YouTube member of the channel. Thank you, X-Wing. Appreciate it, my friend. All right. Anyway,
Sure, he appreciates you announcing that.
But yeah, I didn't think he'd be ashamed. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Well, the fact that he chose you is the part to be ashamed about.
Oh, and for those of you privately asking me about the hat thing, we'll take care of you. Okay. Well, I will make them available at cost for quite some time. Those premium hats it's expensive, and I don't need to make a profit on those. So there you go.
Let's get through these questions and super chats.
I just couldn't pre-order a ton of them, so.
Can somebody bring up the questions, because I don't see them anymore?
Where are they?
They're no longer available to me.
Well, I got a question, and sorry I'm late. I had to let Puff kind of sub in for me because I had to go pay off a couple ladies. But anyway, so I was running late. But how'd he do?
He was fine. You know what? Actually, he was a major contributor to the stream this time, so I appreciate.
Wow.
it.
Oh yeah, it's something to add. Great.
He was actually more coherent than the president. So.
I better write this down.
That doesn't take a lot.
No, that's not a real big accomplishment.
I mean, it's light praise.
Well, it was praise. There was praise. Speaking of praise, we got Cash Kester is a member chat saying, what was the hotel situation that was mentioned? Okay, there's a group hotel we're working on right now. There will be a discount code available. All of that will be available starting at some point Tuesday, from what I'm.
Have you ever seen that movie Hostel? That's what we got set up.
That's not what we're doing to these poor people. But
no?
Look, I want to move on. There is a subject.
I think that's a totally different movie.
Who just left? Somebody left.
I don't know. Somebody left.
I'm very sad.
Steven
left.
Steven!
He's updating POC.
Oh yeah. I think he's a little racist towards blue puppets. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know what that means.
He said if that blue motherfucker comes anywhere near me, I'm gonna punch him in his face.
I knew it. It's because I didn't buy him that cheesesteak sandwich last week.
All right,
He called you a bluebie.
Real quick, I misstated. So once we have a head count, we will have a discount code for you guys to utilize at hotel or hotel.
What? We're getting head?
Oh God, I give up. Okay, moving on. I got an article I got to cover because Tom sent it to me, and when Tom sent it,
to everything, turn.
That's right. Tom, this is you. Wait, no.
Whoa, what's going on there? About time you spiced up the show, Culture. Proud of you, buddy.
Well, somebody mentioned Mandy Rose earlier in the chat.
Oh, the wrestler?
It wasn't me.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on the screen. Tom's going to read it. He's going to be my reader guy. Tom, you're the reader guy.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Oh, he's back.
Tom, reader guy.
You're not bringing anything on the screen.
Oh, well,
yeah, there's nothing there, bro.
Well,
Tom, reader guy.
I know you all are subscribers to Good Housekeeping, right?
No.
Where to find one? This is great. Oh,
well, according to them, this is a huge hit. This Little Mermaid doll is.
Where?
Sure.
Well, we'll get into that here in just a moment. It says here that if there's one thing that Disney live action Little Mermaid has proven, it's that you're never too old to play with dolls. Ahead of the film's release on May 26th, sales of Ariel dolls and Haley Bailey's likeness have skyrocketed, and it won't be long until these limited edition collector's items sell out. I better get mine now. Diehard Disney.
Made a total of 50.
Yeah, diehard Disney fans and toy collectors should hurry and get their hands on Disney's official licensed Ariel collector's doll, of which there only will be 5,200 produced.
That's not limited edition at all. Come on, limited edition is like 500 or 100 and under. Come on, that's
not even a mile of dolls.
I know, right?
5,280. Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's claiming that the resale prices are expected to go through the roof once the limited edition Ariel doll sells out.
Tom, are they doing it like a 2-run? Is like they're going to have that normal doll and then they're going to have the blue wash doll for their 2,500?
Well, there's 2, but we'll get to that actually. There's no blue wash doll.
They're not going to do a double run. They're just going to pretend to do a double run so people buy the first lot and then not do anything.
You'll see it for $5 at your swap meet in about 3 years.
But if you can't afford that $150 Disney shop doll, okay, that's how much it costs. There is one that's right now they're claiming is flying off the shelves on Amazon. And they actually even claim in this article, okay, the Little Mermaid fans on a budget are in luck, though. Mattel's Ariel doll, which is currently the #1 best-selling doll on Amazon. That is a lie, and we'll get to that in just a moment. It's on sale now for just $12. All right, so they say it's the #1 bestseller. Okay, which it is with a hedge, okay? And let me give you this hedge here. So if you want to share my screen.
Or by number of units gone?
No. It is. Go ahead and share my screen there, somebody. Anybody, Bueller.
Well,
where the hell did Culture go? So you butt fucking son of a... Well, my point just went out the window till he gets back.
You're fucking awkward, bud.
I'm surrounded by ass.
What is happening right now?
Share my screen, dick!
Share the screen.
Do your job.
Grant's here.
Well, he wasn't doing it either.
Well, Grant, where are you at? It is #1 and #2, as you asked, and #6 for that matter, on the Amazon best-selling in preschool dolls and doll houses. I don't see any doll houses here. As you see that, look over to the left here.
Tom, you throw them in a fucking aquarium, bro. That's the dollhouse.
I know, right? But look at this. Look at this here. Over on the left, there's a bunch of different categories, right?
Right.
This is a subcategory of preschool dolls, no less. The actual dolls, this is the #1 dolls and accessories. This is the top of the list. You got to go all the way to #4 till you get to that one. And then #8 is the one with clothes on.
Why is $169?
Interesting way to word it.
Yeah, well, I was at the Walmart and the local Target this week.
I was just going to say, yeah, they don't seem too hard to come by, do they?
They're on sale.
Jolly.
No, in fact, all the shelves were overstocked. I think I might have seen one, pulled out, out of the whole stack that was on the table. And then at Walmart, I seen it all overstocked in the toy aisle because I was looking, I wanted to see what was going on with that. And of course, they had a big display up and everything, trying to push it out. And it's on everything. It's on towels to your dish soap to, oh my God, it's on everything. But anyway, I'm walking around the corner from the toy aisle. I left the toy aisle and I'm going down by the clearance area. And they already had shelves set up with all the extra ones. Now, they were still the same price. They weren't on clearance yet, but they had to put so many of them on a different shelf because they couldn't fit them all that were already stocked up out in the front because they were expecting them to sell, is what I'm guessing. And so far, no dice, at least a couple days ago. That might have changed since then, but I doubt it.
Now, I did see some people posting pictures of them with discounts already, though.
Massive. Yeah, up to 20%. And you know what? The movie's not even out yet. This is the faith they have in this project. Is 20% discount before it's released. That's not a good sign. It's also not a good sign that you release a blue poster in China, which indicates just how racist, Disney is when it comes to other countries that are ethnocentric.
What's crazy is I'm reading the Amazon reviews for this, and there's so many that just say, this doll is beautiful. This doll is beautiful. My box was open. My box was slightly damaged, but this doll is beautiful. That's all I'm reading. I'm on page 2. I'm not kidding.
The only real ones are the ones where they're like, my box was fucked up.
Wait, Culture, the blue poster thing, what I don't get the reference. What are you talking about there?
So you haven't been okay. So you haven't heard about this yet.
Yeah, Fat Steven has a beautiful representation of
okay, you need to first set this up. Of course, now if you recall Brahma and those in the chat listening, there was this this controversy with Disney making their posters, let's say, culturally appropriate for the Chinese sensitive.
There it is.
Yes.
Okay, I added. Yeah. Hold on. I added the text. She's black, not blue.
There you go. Yeah.
So this is what we call blue washing, or the Boyega syndrome.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And then what I pretty much did was just make her black.
Yeah. And look, I know there's going to be multiple versions of the posters in every language, but what they did is they took this part out and they made her blue in China. Do you know why?
Because she's black.
That's right. She got avatared. Orion's 100% right. Yeah, a little Mermaid too light. Thank you, David Glenn. But it speaks to the fact that they're more than willing to do that. And Peter Venkman says, I've always wanted representation as a blue person. I don't know. It looks like the Meg, yeah. But to me, it's just incredibly frustrating.
Hey,
well,
look at
disingenuous.
Yeah, well, this is your corporation right here. We're going to stand up for diverse rights and equality. Was that China? You want her blue? Oh, we're right fucking on it.
No, the only place they stand up for anything is in the United States. Everywhere else, they compromise everything.
Just like everywhere else in the world is pointing and laughing at North America.
I'm going to take Cavatanio Cavalryman Che's word for this and say there is one of her as black in China. I haven't seen it. The only one I've seen is the blue one. And I saw it all day today.
There's the other one where she's sitting in the cave and looking out, and they kind of like dimmed her whole features. There's that one too, isn't there?
I believe you. It's incredibly hypocritical.
From Disney, you don't say.
I'm still pissed that the bird can breathe underwater.
I'm more pissed at Awkwafina's voicing that bird. Let's go over that one.
Look, and to be fair, I'm going to say it. This is going to sound really weird coming out of me. You could have done this movie. No, you could have done this movie any way you wanted to. Could have casted it any way you wanted to. The problem is you make a big deal out of that. You make it like it's something that is.
Why do I feel like I'm on a dating show?
Fantastical.
How are you doing, Snow? What do you wear?
Bachelor number 1, what do you think about going on a sexy date with this fine man over here with this long, luscious hair looking like Hercules or maybe Samson? Yes.
I'm going to dress up like Bill Cosby and make him look like Snow White.
This might be my new favorite format, Grant. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bachelor number 2, what do you think there, bald young gentleman with the tie?
I think he looks like he gets around as much as Triton does, because apparently Triton's got about 7 different women that he's fathered children by.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Maybe Bachelor number 3 over here with a fancy hat, and it's still daylight out wherever he lives. Maybe in China. Oh, Canada, I mean. Well, same thing.
Yeah, we don't get a whole lot of sun up here. I used to be a ginger, and then it all fell out. So I'm a little bit upset by the lack of representation we got going on, turning all the gingers into black and white and everything else. We used to have we used to have a few of them.
I told you to stop using Ouija boards.
Yeah, it's a dangerous play when you do that.
Yeah.
We got some fine bachelors tonight, but what about the man in the lumberjack? And we got to hear from him, Culture.
Look,
nice flannel down there.
I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay.
Well,
you cross-dress at night and you play all day.
By the way, over on what do you call this? This place Odyssey. I've got a couple of these things called memes. Thank you. Those are wonderful.
Memes?
Pictures, images. I don't know.
Really? Oh, memes? I'm on it. All right.
And then over on the Rumbles, hi.
That's a good-looking picture.
Wow.
Oh wow. No. Oh no.
No.
No. I want out of this date now. I don't want to be a contender anymore.
Eric Winberg sent me $2 and says, "Who body swapped Culture?" That would be Fat Steven, by the way. Look,
it was the Bud Light that
Ginger
did it for me.
James Villanueva knows that ginger lives matter. That's right.
Unless you're Disney.
Yeah. I'm a weave.
I know.
Okay, thanks.
There we go. Palate cleanser.
There's a good ginger.
Christina Hendricks is one of the best, right? And I have to tell you, Mad Men was all the more enjoyable because she was a brilliant woman in that series. Our Scott Dove says Disney does pretty well with new IP like Coco. Indeed, that was actually fine. And Luca, that was interesting. Why can't they do that and leave the old IP alone? It's a good question. To be fair,
fear.
No. It's their culture. It's the people that they let in the door, and the fact that they don't understand. And this is a conversation, right? They don't understand boy properties.
There's that.
You guys know this better than I do. Is any of it to retain rights? I mean, do they have to make
it would.
Movies a certain number of times per decade or two?
Right. No. So what they're trying to do with this is to protect their version of a story. So if you do an animated version of a story, that's great, but it's only good for so many years because eventually it becomes public domain. So what you do is while you own that, you remake the story virtually shot for shot in an entirely, live action way, and you get to preserve your story again. That's part
I don't know where you guys are getting this stuff from because they're all public domain stories anyway. Their shit is fine for 100 years after it's made.
But the
thing that they want, their problem is, and this is what I've been told, and I keep telling you guys this, I've been told from multiple people this several times. The reason they keep remaking these movies is because A, they make $1 billion at the box office. B, kids don't want to see 2D animated films anymore. Most kids think they look old-timey. That was exactly what I was told. They will not watch the old Lion King. They will not watch the old Little Mermaid. Some kids do, but for the most part, these kids raised on CGI, cartoons don't like that kind of stuff. It's sad, but it's true.
I was just asking a question.
Jesus Christ.
No, I know. No, I'm yelling at Culture because it's the same fucking thing every time people say that.
Well, Culture
it's nothing to do with the copyright. It has nothing to do with the copyright.
Remember, he's sponsored by Alzheimer's Burgers. They taste like Alzheimer's Burgers. They taste
it still extends their version of the story, Tom.
By a few years, yeah, but not by that enough to where it's like anything.
30 more years, it might be worth it. But why? I have a bigger question. Why did this man sound like Harvey Weinstein?
Whoa, that's
Jesse
nice.
Ventura.
I'm just asking questions.
Oh, all right.
It kind of was both.
See, there's where Universal could kick ass. Now, imagine if Universal decided to pick up that classic like Cinderella or Peter Pan, but did everything with the Minions. They would own the market and redo it.
Yeah.
Look, this is a mermaid.
That's a mermaid.
No,
Yeah,
that's
they cut out
sexism.
the butt scene. You know, the jiggle where she runs back in the ocean.
Yeah, they censored
cut
that
it
with
out, man.
CGI hair, right? They put more CGI hair on it or something.
Something. Yeah, I can't remember what it was,
Yeah.
but they made it so you can't see it anymore. And
Yeah,
I was
her
a little
hair's
upset.
longer.
Culture. That was one of the first times I
You
ever
know
saw a
what?
nice booty.
If you're watching,
Well, as a kid, you know.
I don't think
Scratch.
Elizabeth, I don't think they count Studio Ghibli as like old timey 2D. I think anime and Western animation are two different categories. So at the end of the day, anime and manga still has a precedence, while we're watching Western animation failing because it's turned more into a narrative production of indoctrination than it is entertaining kids or teaching kids. Hello, proud family, I'm looking at you.
Oh, yeah, that's
Because
rough.
look at Bluey. Because look at Bluey. Bluey's
look,
still successful, and that's 2D.
Jonas just destroyed
Proud Family.
Proud Family, man. If you guys aren't subscribed to Jonas Campbell, Jonas, say that again. You know what, Steven, you promote Jonas.
Well, and the chat isn't understanding what I'm saying. It's not my fucking opinion. That was just what I was told by two people in the industry.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's why they avoid 2D animation now. And that's why they don't re-release the old Disney movies. That's why they remake them in quote unquote live action versions.
Well,
Because
don't these
that's what
stupid
they think.
don't these stupid remakes, Tom? Don't they make $1 billion every time? Like
That's what I was saying too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was arguing that with somebody the other day that they thought they flopped, and I was like, no, they make money.
Only
That's
two
the
of them have
problem.
technically flopped. Dumbo and
oh God,
Mulan are the only two that have technically flopped.
They would have had a better chance with Mulan if they just showed the internment camps and called it part of the movie.
Yeah,
But the bigger name ones, they made money. Beauty and the Beast, and then of course the Lion King,
Mermaid,
Aladdin.
Lion King all made over $1 billion.
Yep.
But Jungle Book did fine because it had walking.
Well,
Yeah.
and it also had John Favreau in charge of it. But let's do this. James Villanueva says, "Is it too late to force majeure The Little Mermaid in Indy 5?" Yes, they're done. They're in the can. What they could do is take them as a write-off. At this point, it looks like Indy needs to be a write-off. But
Indy is a write-off. The way that all the articles, and the way the cons finished, and also the embargo lifted right after, it was like it was all set up and planned, man. Those were not good reviews.
That feels calculated to
It was
hit
strategic.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, it was her project getting destroyed.
Look, I want to talk about
the
that
only way
first.
this movie makes money is if Harrison Ford crashes another plane, and it's a memorial.
Yeah,
They're gonna kill him off. You know it. They killed off Han
You know
Solo.
why?
She wants to kill Indiana Jones
Well,
too. That's what KK does. She kills.
Well, Snowdub,
Harrison Ford wanted Han Solo dead.
Yeah, but in Indy 5, there's actually a secret scene at the end. It's like one of those post-credit scenes. What happens is Short Round comes back, takes Kylo's lightsaber, and stabs him in the stomach.
No, I don't know if anybody's read the spoilers. They give him a Back to the Future ending, even though they start him off in one of the worst places ever.
What?
Okay, real quick. I just because there are going to be questions about this. What is force majeure? That's an act of God.
Oh, there's no God helping them at all.
Yeah, and those clauses do exist where, like, you know, we're going to cancel this for whatever reason, but that doesn't exist here. You know, the extenuating circumstances clause, which is also what that is, that doesn't exist in the situation. The film's ready; it's already been shown. They could write it off. I don't know if they would. Brian Barth asked this question: why is 2D animation old-fashioned? I don't think it is, but
It's
you
not.
know,
It sounds like an excuse.
Well-
Well, the Disney, anyways, if Disney wants to make it successful, I hope they can find enough goats to sacrifice to their God. I mean, devil. I mean, God.
Well, I know those Minions movies made pretty good money, and those were mostly 2D, weren't they? You know,
They were Minions were 3D. They were actually CGI.
Those are
Oh, were
3D
they?
CGI. Yeah, no, but I mean, but there are plenty of like Studio Ghibli as a primary example of being able to do 2D well, and there are still great 2D films, animation films that are made, and many of the manga-based animes.
Yeah,
those are
Demon
2D.
Slayer.
And
Demon
they
Slayer is a
make-
prime
and-
example.
and they make more money than God. So I'm
Quick
like,
question.
I'm not certainly convinced that that's the case. And I oftentimes prefer watching a 2D animation film.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more imaginative. I mean, it
All right,
allows.
let me put it to you another way. When was the last time Disney released a 2D animated movie?
Well, right before or right around the time they fired Lasseter.
You'll have to go farther back than that.
That was way before Up, man. They even had
2D films have been partially made by computers for years, but
Yeah,
that is also true.
Talk about
But
like going back to hand drawn 2D animation.
well, an actual true 2D animated film, even if it was made by computer, you'd still have to go back to that one in New Orleans, the Frog Princess one.
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah,
and then before that, you'd have to go all the way back to the cow one with Roseanne Barr.
I'm not sure I agree.
Okay, name one then. I'm waiting.
Well, okay.
Well, somebody mentioned a Winnie the Pooh in 2011, but I don't know.
Am I allowed to use recent? Am I?
It's not anime. I'm talking about Disney, Universal, all the major studios. Warner Brothers, I'll even allow.
Can it be on Disney Plus?
That's not a major release.
Did they do a? Did they actually do a 2D animated movie on Disney Plus?
No, they did shows.
That's not.
All of the Mickey Mouse stuff that's done right now is 2D. Star Wars Visions 2D.
Crap.
Well, it's still 2D.
I know, but it's still crap.
Okay. You know, but if you go back in time, Brother Bear was 2D.
Yeah, but we haven't seen things
way back. Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't seen
that's when
things
my
like
kids were born, and they're 19 and 14 now.
yeah, like things like All Dogs Go to Heaven, Aladdin, Dumbo, Cinderella, Treasure Planet, freaking Earth. What was the one that Fox did with Earth? Was it Earth? What was Earth AD? Earth AD.
You had Fern Gully, which was crap.
Titan AE. Thank you, Jason. Like you don't get those anymore. Like what was it, Rock and Rooster, stuff like that, like Aristocrats. There's nothing like that anymore. All of it is pretty much coming out of Japan or manga and coming over here. If you want to go like 2D animation stuff, even if it falls under the anime or not, we can look at Netflix with Cyberpunk series or the Dragon Blood series. We're not seeing anything coming out of the major studios, and if I've missed one, Universal would probably have the.
Cyberpunk was done with 3D, but it was done with a flat animation filter over the top.
Yeah, yes,
it was still a 3D process.
Well,
I mean, so when video games were making the jump, they went 2.5D. So they had the background as a 3D type animation, and the front sprites
it's 2D with
2D.
parallaxing.
Did they ever do anything like that with movies? You guys would know better than I do.
Okay, so
or did they go straight 2D to 3D?
If we're expanding, well, wait, hang on. If we're expanding to like recent animation in like the last couple of years in 2D and major studios, I'm going to tell you, Addams Family 2. That was MGM UA, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was what? What year was that? That was 2021.
That's still like 3D animation.
The newest DuckTales was 2D, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have a lot. Like
when was it 2D? What are you talking about?
Well,
Spirit Untamed was one. We had Crypto 200, Wolfwalkers, Klaus supposedly was one.
Was the
Batman Soul of the Dragon, Batman The Long Halloween. Those are both
all of those are 2Ds.
But those are like straight to video shit.
Legion of Superheroes.
Well, no, I guess technically that was
Superman versus the Elite. All the DC stuff that's been coming out still 2D.
All
if you want to look at
stuff,
yeah.
What are the animated ones where
Disney's doing a thing called
Sandler
Bluebird
plays the vampire
next year, which is all 2D. It's a 2D movie going to theaters.
Which one? I didn't catch that. Graham.
Bluebird. I just googled it.
Like there's
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Injustice was 2D. That's all. These are all Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is doing more in 2D than almost anybody.
Well, that's
but
because
it's also not aimed towards kids. It's aimed towards us.
Yeah, because the
DC stuff is aimed towards us. I mean, those are all adult, themed cartoons of the superheroes. They're not anything kids are caring about.
Yeah, that's
at least young kids. And if we're going to Tom's point that kids don't like 2D, then that doesn't work.
You know what? I may have to concede that Tom's right, and I hate doing that because then he just gets a big head.
I like getting head.
The problem thing with Warner Brothers is, DC is the only studio that actually their animated films are doing better than their actual live action. I actually prefer those better. but we're also seeing those downturned into something shiny as well.
But Universal, okay, let's do this way.
And like I was saying, I didn't agree with the guys who told me this crap, but that's what they told me. It was just like, that's why they don't do it anymore.
I'd be interested to ask my kids. But
yes,
Beavis and Butthead is one of the closest things to actually old school 2D animation anymore.
Until the King of the Hill remake comes out. Sorry, Culture.
Yeah.
Well, no, but the problem is the one time you tell Tommy's right, he lives on that. But so he's going to eat my lunch for like several months.
No, I let you slide.
Just put broccoli on it, Culture. He won't touch it.
But just share this Addams Family picture just to prove my point from before, and we'll get past it.
No, I believe you.
Well, it's there.
Guys, parents are fighting.
This is the newer animated Addams Family. That's why I'm saying this is not 2D.
Okay, you're right.
It's not hand-drawn 2D in any
Nobody
way.
wants to see mommy and daddy fighting.
We're not fighting. I was
just
not even
divorcing.
fighting with you earlier. I was just making the point because I've said it like 20 times and everybody ignores me every time I say it. But it's the truth. This is what they say. Do I agree with it? No. In anime is like the exception to the rule, right?
Yeah, but Tom's right.
Anime isn't as big in the U.S. as people like to make it out to be either.
No.
That's the other thing.
No.
But Tom, you're right. The Princess and the Frog was the last Disney-made 2D animated film. That was the last from Disney.
And that was what,
And then it took over Splash Mountain.
6, 7,
2003, I think. It was way back when. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
If you want to be technical, you can look at the Space Jam films, and technically, I guess they have 2D animation with real life. But
that was a 2D animated movie, Ralph Bakshi.
Yes. Look at that.
Hollywood, and she did.
Well, no, I just want to say, look, this is vastly better than any 3D we're getting now.
Hold on. You guys.
So is Heavy Metal.
Yes.
I got one better. Who brought up Hollywood?
Culture just said Hollywood.
No, who brought up her? Because I got one there for you. Because they're still doing art. So here you go.
Wow. See, I mean, I'm
Shazam
sorry.
makes it look slightly elfish.
But
I don't like this here, though, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll just take off screen so I can look at it.
I like that better.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate it. First of all, look at the shading, the art, the gradient, all of that's hand drawn, and it looks like $1 million. And I think that's because it's more relatable to the real world. It's the same reason why I still like comic books, right? It's why I'm still going into the independent market. I'm picking out the artists that are putting out the best stuff. They're like Jupiter, right?
How many of those guys are copying other shit though now? Culture.
Well, okay. So Sandberg can emulate a lot of different art styles. I mean, in that book Jupiter,
Right.
he apes like a bunch of people, but it's still him.
He's making it his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm talking more about like the guys who are tracing over stuff. This has
I
been
don't know. I mean,
something we've seen a lot lately.
Right, but Uncle Ethan is not doing that. I mean, you got a bunch of these guys that are legitimately talented. Like Eric July's team is just crushing it right now, and you have all these incredibly talented artists. They're doing this 2D level of creation. You don't think with a team of animators they couldn't make something spectacular that would impress even like a 10-year-old kid? Of course they could.
See, that's still beautiful indie games being made in 2D.
Oh, I know.
But I still prefer to play over half of the 3D crap, even if it's an indie game.
Well, look at this. Look at the release of the Final Fantasy Pixel remaster. That's still all in pixel art. That's not even like high def, and people are still enjoying it, and money's being made off that.
What
that was fantastic.
Of course, that's still people our age.
That whole series is fantastic.
XLR7 is still one of my favorite channels because dude is talented as F, and it's all pixel animation with amazing music behind it. Incredible musical artists. I mean, we've had him as a guest multiple times on Comics Division's channel, right? And some people have even appeared on some of his stuff, like people on this panel, not me.
All but
which isn't a sore spot at all.
Which one of us has appeared on there?
Haven't you been on XLR7?
Not yet.
Tom?
We've been told that we all will be, but we have not yet. You'd have to have Corey Comics talks.
I'm on it, but I don't know
even
when I'm
X-Ray
showing up.
got on there.
Steven.
Oh, Tom
I
got
did
the
like a
call,
voice.
huh?
Yeah,
Culture,
I did
it's
that a
just
while
me and
ago.
you getting screwed now.
Well,
I had me do a voice like.
I don't.
I can't say my play. I do a voice like that.
By the way, Mike, I'm not busting your balls, dude. I know.
I actually do an actual voice, though. I'm not doing myself playing a voice.
Oh well, I like that you're doing a voice.
I'm doing a voice like my voice is, you know.
Yeah, and I've been enjoying, like you said, I enjoy all kinds of animation. I really do prefer 2D, but that's just me. Okay, so let's step off of this because we could argue forever on it.
Step off.
And I want to talk about one of the most important things
Tentacles.
right now. Right now.
Leave it alone.
One of the most important things right now that
Tentacles.
nobody's talking about. Well, no. If it was Rise of Tentacle, we could have a conversation, but they closed down LucasArts, so whole other conversation. We have to talk about this. This probably could be the biggest subject of the night. Are you guys ready for this? You ready? You ready?
Better not be nudes.
This is big news. Big
Not
news.
nudes. It better not be cat.
Better be Jennifer Connelly again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Miley Cyrus can't do another arena tour because it's so isolating.
Please punch me. You're in an arena of 100,000 people. How the fudge do you not feel like you're isolated?
I still think it's not that she won't or can't do another arena tour because they're isolating as much as it is. Nobody wants to see her in another arena tour, so she better step it down to where she can sell out small venues.
Do you notice, Bromwell, that she slowly is turning into Kesha? Is anyone else seeing this?
It's a really weird look, right?
Yeah, she's turning into Kesha.
Am I going to be the first one here to ask why we're talking about Miley Cyrus? I mean, seriously.
Well, I saw a thing. Was it today or yesterday?
I've seen them too, but I've been in a lot of locker rooms.
She was talking about. It was an article where she was talking about some of the things she was acknowledging, some of the things that she did right after she got out of Hannah Montana, and everybody thought that she had just gone crazy because of just completely wild. And she's looking back on it and acknowledging maybe we made a few mistakes back then. I thought, okay, somebody new is in the mix here, and it feels like Miley Cyrus is getting her image revamped. Yeah, somebody mentioned Tracy Lords in the chat.
Oh yeah, we saw
with that image. That was
feels
all right.
it feels like Miley Cyrus is getting rehabilitated. Let's do an image makeover. I mean, she's working with Dolly Parton. She's doing all these specials.
I don't know.
Speaking of Tracy Lords, if you
her number one song right now is about breaking up with Hemsworth for another chick, right? So, I mean, I don't know that she's rehabilitating the image that much. I mean, that's the song that's her hit right now, Flowers or whatever. I mean, I can buy my own flowers.
Guess on my part, I don't have anything to back that up, but it's just an impression that I get.
Can we go back
never
to Tracy
had to knock
Lords?
on wood, and you're glad you haven't yet, because you wonder if you could. That's the impression that you get.
That's the impression that I get.
All I know is that according to Lord Shax, yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little girl that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything she sees
white people rapping
blue, like her inside.
Was that Aquafina?
No, that was
Aquafina just here right now?
No, that was Aqua. Eiffel 65.
Look, Mr. Greg Gregory sent me $1 over on Rumble.
Saying, I'm a badass bitch who makes rapping look like shit. Ugh.
Was that Culture Casino rapping just now?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that sounds like Bebe's kids.
Mr. Greg Gregory gave me $1 over.
That was
on
almost too good.
I give up.
I love you,
Thanks for $1. Good Lord. I'm going to get that $1 back. Or wait, you're going to get that $1 back. I'm paying you. Tracy Lords, everybody. This is better than.
If you haven't, they did a song with Juno Reactor. It's an instrumental. It was called Control. If you've heard the vocal version with Tracy Lords singing, it's fantastic.
Yeah. What? Not what?
Mortal Kombat, the first soundtrack, right? They had a song called Control, but they only used the instrumental. It was Tracy Lords and Juno Reactor. There's an actual vocal version with Tracy Lords actually singing, and it's so much better. You guys
I knew
not pay
Tracy
attention?
Lords was involved in it. I don't recall the The version you're speaking of.
Yeah, there's Control. It's a vocal version. It's actually great.
I thought that was actually a band that named themselves after Tracy Lords, though.
No, Juno Reactor. It was the reptile
You
thing.
mentioned Tracy Lords. The only one I know is the porn star.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I thought there was a techno band that actually named themselves that too.
Tracy Lords Control. There's she actually did the
It's
vocals.
Tracy
Juno-
with an I, though, not Tracy with a Y.
Shh, don't tell them that.
Going to my whole bitch fest about why can't people just come up with an original fucking name? Because what we just had here is a confusion moment. Because we're sitting here going, you mean like Tracy Lords, the porn star? No!
That's never mind. You ruined it.
I have no idea what we're
Spelled
talking
with an
about
I,
now.
it has to be a porn star name.
No, that's the
That's
funny
a
part.
stripper.
The one with the I is not the porn star.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
See,
just
see.
confusing. You're not supposed to do it that way.
You guys.
My job is done. My job is done. All right.
There is you are correct, Brahma. There is like a band or a person named Tracy Lords, who's a singer, whatever, techno, whatever, babble bullshit.
Completely separate from the porn star, Tracy.
Yes,
Completely
exactly.
separate. Well, I mean, if they got together, Tracy Lords could fuck Tracy Lords, I suppose, but
They could scissor.
That'd be all right.
this could skizzer.
Like Xerxes.
All right, then we're all back on the same page.
I just like fucking with people. Culture,
Can I
you
interrupt
okay?
you?
You may consent. May
Tom
continue.
knows porn stars by name. I know a few, and not only that, Tracy Lords is arguably one of the most famous porn stars of all time.
Well, and
for
she did.
obvious
She did a
reasons.
lot of mainstream stuff too, didn't she? Do a
Yes,
what was
that
that?
too.
What was that fantasy one that she did?
Debbie Does Dallas.
No, it was.
She's
it
been
was
in
like
a lot of
it's like an
movies. She
epic
was.
fantasy type of thing, like
Debbie Does Sci-Fi.
I'm not sure on that, Jason, but she's been in like a ton of like John Waters movies
yeah. Now I'm gonna have to look it up.
and stuff like that, though. And
Boogie
Boogie
Nights.
Nights, was she in that?
I don't maybe.
I don't know, but wasn't she the one that started way, way early?
Yes, that was how she got famous, Brahma. Yes,
Okay. Because that's
because
about all I
she
know.
actually lied about
That
her
one.
age, fudged her paperwork. Yeah.
All right, yeah. We probably can't go any further into that on. where we're
And she
at.
knew what she was doing, I guess. That's the best we can put it. But unfortunately,
Doesn't make it legal.
for other people, yes.
So Keely Chow sends a member chat trying to extract this situation, saying both Tom and Lethal know their prawn stars. Yes, Keely Chow. Thank you for the member chat.
Oh, I'm not nearly the
connoisseur.
that Lethal is by far. No. I wouldn't even dream to be on that level.
No, well, I mean, he actually interviews them, so that tells you some things. Look,
90% of the ones I know are probably old now.
But
Or in his internet history.
There are more ladies that have crossed over than you're willing to admit to. I mean, Entourage featured a prawn star in it.
Really?
Meghan Markle?
No.
Oh,
that was Suits.
Oh,
right. Who was
My bad.
also in the business, and she's her last name is Gray, first name Sasha. Perhaps you've heard of her, and she's been in a lot of things. I mean, that are mainstream. So there you are. But it is what it is. Boogie Nights is a decent film, by the way.
I thought you were more of a Magic Mike guy.
Okay, so Zack and Mary Makes a Porno is one of the great films that Tom is not going to admit.
why does
that he
Kevin
enjoyed.
Smith got to suck now?
I don't know.
He sucks since the Revelations.
That film has three people that I consider super suck ass in it, and yet at the time they didn't, and it was a great film.
There was a time when I
that's
liked
what it
Kevin
is.
Smith more than Quentin Tarantino, if you can believe that shit.
Whoa, I don't believe you.
So,
that was
I
easy
did.
for me.
He was my
I hate
favorite filmmaker
Tarantino.
for years. Oh, I love
Me too. Mallrats, Dogma.
Yeah, this is the one that I was thinking
Chasing
about.
Amy.
Tracy Lords played Deja Thoris in Princess of Mars. They did a Barsoom movie back in 2009, The Asylum, Antonio
Yeah, that
Sabato
sounds
Jr. was
mainstream.
John Carter.
Okay, I skipped over the wooden paneling.
Wooden paneling is important.
It is very important. I skipped it. You know what is not wooden paneling? Gosh, I can't. Can I show this?
Your underwear.
No. What? How come I can't show what's on the screen? Oh,
Show us
there.
good wood.
Okay. Yeah, this does not have wooden paneling there.
It gives wooden paneling.
Yes, that's correct.
That one almost looks altered.
No, it's like that's like snakeskin, right? That's not, and I don't see any wound paneling back there.
I was talking about the nipple hanging
It's
out.
a little blurry in my browser. I think it's scaled up too much.
Okay.
You know what I don't enjoy?
I see what you did there.
I don't enjoy when they alter photos like that.
She's got scales on her dress.
Well, most
What movie was it that she was riding the like quarter horse in the grocery store? You guys remember?
That's Career Opportunities.
Yeah.
With was it Justin Whalen or whatever the hell his name was?
That was probably the hottest she ever was.
That's not the Moana actress, is it?
This is
That's
Rose Tico.
That's Kelly Marie Tran.
You're shit.
She was so.
She's
so,
a very
so
cute
done.
when you don't
done wrong.
actually make her look like shit.
Yeah.
She's still a 5 or a 6 at best.
Hey, after a drink, she's a 10.
They made her into a potato.
I've had 3 drinks tonight, Tom, and she's a 5 or a 6.
She's a 10 if she talks.
You are more resistant to alcohol than I am.
She's got such a great smile. I mean, she just lights up the room when she smiles.
Egg Shen, one of my favorite people in the world, says, "Culture, I bought my 6th demon bag." Dude, those are very handy, especially if there's big trouble.
Little China?
In Little China.
Little China.
There you go.
You don't believe in magic.
God. Tom, you are the man of 1,000 voices.
Both women in that movie were great, too.
2 women with green eyes?
Can we give a special shout out to Barbarella at least?
Ba 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 ba.
No,
wrong song.
Because just like Bud Light, she should have been canceled long before that movie came out.
I don't know. It's still a good film. I don't know.
James Fonda can suck it.
There's a new. There's a comic book now. A current one. Is it Dark Horse? Who's doing it?
It's not IDW.
It might be IDW. There's been a new revamp Barbarella.
Which means it's going to be PC and all SJW.
I don't know. It sounds like it's been.
She's going to be a strong, independent whammons.
I don't
know.
I thought we heard that 3 or 4 months ago that they were redoing the movie.
It's now called Bubbarella because she's body positive, so it's Bubbarella.
These comic covers say otherwise. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
they're really leaning into the
Elvira style.
Right.
Yeah.
So one last swing at this, because Turiel would know. Tom's right. I was part of the last group of animators, in-betweeners that existed. I was taught by Disney animators. Work then went overseas for cost and then went to CGI. Good Lord. Oh. Sorry, I wanted to grab that. That was
it's just what it is, guys. It's shitty.
Yeah, Disney is. What do you call this when you're anti-hot chicks, Tom?
Oh, that's attractophobia.
Attractophobia.
I thought that was Dove soap commercials.
I know.
Dove.
Tom, I'm going to be on with Mephisto. We're going to talk about movie things.
Movie stuffs. Which one? I'm going to be doing one soon.
It's in September. I'm
We're
trying
doing
to.
Tommy. Oh God, I got one coming up for Tommy Boy, and then Star Trek 4.
Well, I was trying to get it.
Star Trek 6.
Look, Tom, what's my favorite movie?
Showgirls.
That's right, and he won't do it. He won't do it. I can't get him to do it. So we're gonna.
It's not a good movie, man. I'm sorry.
It's Hispano losing herself to sex.
It was the best
instead of caffeine pills.
Look, Paul Verhoeven made the most unsexiest movie about strippers there ever was.
For any person who grew up with Saved by the Bell, though, it was one of their fantasies.
Jason, we have females in the audience. Can you bring me Tom Selleck?
Tom Selleck has a mustache that women would die for, and men have tried to kill for.
That's also true. No, look, Showgirls is one of the greatest films ever made. If you watch the unrated version, you will understand exactly what I am talking about.
What about the unrated version? The whole movie is an unrated version.
No. There's a brand. The unrated.
I actually went with striptease at that time. Full disclosure.
It was like one of the very first NC-17 in theaters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, technically, yes.
Yeah, but look. You know what I'm stuck with, Tom, and you better show up.
An erection?
No, Hudson Hawk.
Making me come to show up for Hudson Hawk?
Yeah, you got to come up for.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man!
You got to be there.
Hey,
And
Colter,
then we can
check out the comment
we
from
can we can
Lowspec.
sing. I was promised you and I could do a duet.
Let's do it.
No. It's
In
it's
ways that make us feel good.
no. It's would you like to sing on a star or swing on a star? That's the
Would
word.
you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. Aquafina can't sing at all.
No, fuck God.
She's not really a movie star.
Dude, Mahler's clip, like he didn't include the video, but Mahler's clip on Twitter was just like gasoline. I'm like, oh, this movie's gonna burn. It is not gonna be good. Oh, woo-hoo.
Hey, when are you guys going to do Empire Records?
I didn't really enjoy that a lot.
Are you serious? Rex Manning Day was
All right.
born from
It
Empire
was
Records.
fine,
But it's it was one of like in a long run of many films like that at that
And
time.
it still has a niche and a cult following, I think. Rex Manning Day is still celebrated.
Nate makes a good point here. The Dove ad really does, say "suck it, straight guy." Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So
part
does
of
everything right
By
now.
the way-
Yeah.
By the way, I've stopped using their terminology. So I will not say the cis bullshit that they want me to say or anything else. I'm with Nate. Fuck you.
Why
Cis
would
is
you ever
an
have?
No.
It's a slander towards everybody who's normal.
That's exactly what it is. And they try to deny it's not. I'm like, I haven't heard that until you start talking to people with derogatory condescension. And it's an actual insult.
A minority of people came up with the term to call the majority of people throughout all of history and current day.
It's
and
a way
they want
of
to tell you
othering.
that that's how it's always been.
Yeah. It's a way of othering us.
You know what? I'm gonna other. You know what? I can't say that on YouTube because that might be
Share my
considered a
thingy.
no, I will not share your thingy on this stream.
We lost Grant, obviously, so you have to share it.
Well, that was about 30, 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. If Lizzo, whoa, this is a great one.
Yeah, I like
I
this.
saw that. That's a good one.
If Lizzo is so beautiful, then why do women get so mad anytime I tell them you look like Lizzo?
They're either offended for being called fat or offended because they're called black.
Well, no, I mean, there's a whole lot of other like adjectives you could add to that, but I'm going to say this.
I don't know who this Jeff Dye is, but I'm going to start watching his stuff.
He's a comedian. Comedian. There are a lot of comedians, but he's a comedian. Mephisto says 2.5 minutes to save Anna, 3.5 minutes to save the world, 6 minutes, side by side.
Have you seen any of the chats from Low Spec? He's put it in there twice. Lorena Creole was on Gutfeld for
I saw that
stuff about Dove.
Her tweet. Yeah.
Wait, when was Lorena on Gutfeld?
Well,
For
Gutfeld
YouTube,
would have
about
been-
He quoted one
I'm
of her
assuming
posts.
Friday night.
He quoted
She wasn't
her-
on it. He
Twitter.
quoted her tweet, her Twitters. Her Twitter.
Oh, I'm flipping out.
Tweets
Does she know that?
Yes, you're the only one who doesn't.
Yeah, you're clearly the only one who doesn't at this point.
Well, I'm wow.
And
But
it's
since
Sunday,
you guys are
it's-
so buddy, I figured we should let you know. So
Yeah, welcome to Florida. Where were you again?
Why didn't she tell you, Culture?
yeah,
Because he's a cis white man.
We were off. Look, this was one of those nights where Lorena's like, "We're taking a break." I said, "Okay, so no show tonight." Okay.
He was on Valiant.
She wasn't on Gutfeld. One of her tweets got featured on Gutfeld. He read it out loud and gave her credit.
Jesus
you know what?
Christ.
A, she's awesome, and B, so is other people featured there. Like Chrissy Mayer's been killing it on like all
She
these
was
other-
actually on it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, our buddy Real Wade Nation made 400 subs on YouTube. Congratulations.
I just hit that on Rumble.
Congrats.
I would love to get to 400 or plus on Rumble. I think I'm there. I'm close, but
You're at
No,
391 right now.
someday I want to be like Fat Steven and be that.
Yeah,
big.
right. Yeah, right. I want to be like Fast. No one wants to be like Fast Steve. What are you talking about?
I'm finding about 10 per Saturday. It's going pretty good over there.
KR Nut. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been a little busy, and wow. Another person pointed it out to her, so she didn't even know. So it wasn't just me. And I like Lorena. We hang
What a
out.
horrible friend.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Freaking jerks.
Thank you.
Yeah. By the
The
way,
next
I just
super
want,
chat's
hey,
fantastic.
I tell you what, is X-Wing a member on your channel, Fat Steven?
Yes.
I doubt it.
Hey, are we really going to whip out the members and see who has more? It's not a contest.
I have one.
I got 0. I win.
The Common Nerd says this is going to lose so much money. Mermaid.
Yeah.
No. Honestly, I can't say it till we see the numbers because honestly, as much as we know, normies will still see it.
Wow,
like an hour ago.
TZ Burton is dropping stuff left and right on the Odyssey. I'm very distracted by TZ Burton's feed over here. I'm just saying. Yeah, so you get a fatty, a thanks, a fatty. I'm gonna start calling those fatties apparently. Holy cow!
Wow, see why I only did $2. Huh.
Our good friend Eric Winberg, what's up? For $2 says, who body swapped Culture? I don't know. Sometimes when you die, Lucifer shows up and you end up with a hit television show on Fox that you sell off to Netflix and they do even more with. I don't
Brahma,
know.
how do you drink this shit straight? My God.
Oh man, boy.
Very easily.
Yeah, I'm trying.
At least you're off the Budweiser.
Well, $2. You must be super generous for a Dutch person.
What, we'll have a coupon day or something.
Well, we should have a coupon day. Speaking of which, oh my goodness, my biggest fan, by the way. Amber Heard, my biggest fan for $10, Merkin. I didn't say Merkin, I said American. Wow, you guys are such chauvinist men. Do you want my number?
Rumble.
My tumble's rumbling. Tummy's rumbling. Tumble's rumbling. I actually said that. Tummy's
She just
rumbling.
wants to be led in from the Spain streets.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't blame her, but I have something for the ladies and Amber Heard. You asked, Tina, you get it. I love the ladies in my audience, and I often have them on my show. We're gonna have a ladies' night, but because I'm so into what the ladies want, here is Tom Selleck.
Some of us guys tend to like him too, even though we're straight. It
I
makes
love
us
Knight
question our
Rider.
sexuality. I'm gonna fucking punch you, Steven.
Oh, Tom.
That is Magnum PI, sir.
No, I fucking know, Tom.
the real Magnum
PI. Well, look,
I know you know, and that's why I'm gonna punch you.
I have to appreciate
Don't
that.
punch down, Tom. Don't punch down.
He was Quigley down under, and that's why the doc loved him long time.
He was almost Indiana Jones.
He was very close to that.
He's one of the men with a baby.
He was.
He actually did get cast as Indiana Jones, and then CBS pulled the contract stuff and said, "Hey, we're going to do another season."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a
Wasn't that
button
with
for
Ted
that.
Danson? 3 Men and a Baby. It was him, Ted Danson,
Steve
someone else?
Gutenberg. Yeah,
Steve Gutenberg.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Gutenberg. Look, that guy disappeared, man.
Kirstie Alley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it Kirstie Alley?
No, she was in. Kirstie Alley was Look Who's Talking.
Look Who's Talking
Oh,
too,
okay.
and Look Who's Talking now, and Look Who's
Yeah,
Talking.
that's right.
Yeah, look, I love this guy a long time, and then he got old. So, but no, we got to get back to the super chat because
He
Amber
still
Heard
looks good for his age, man. What are you talking about?
That is not what I meant. He made some bad choices on
Yeah,
some
most
stuff.
women prefer the
did?
Blue Bloods version to the old version.
Yeah, Blue Bloods is still going good, isn't it?
I was like, what
I
did he
think
do
so.
now? I thought he was more right wing.
We got 393 here. Thank you very much, Mr. Tickle Trunk. Dropped the join me on Rumble thing, but I want to say thanks to Amber Heard in a big way, and she deserves all the stink she can get with some cheddar. We'll come back to this.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys.
And there he is. That's Tom Selleck. Look, if I look that good at his age, dude, touchdown.
Yeah, it's all right.
Now,
Sadly,
I
I
do
look
also,
like that right now, 20 years younger than he is.
Yeah, 20, like 30.
I do also have the new Barbarella. If anybody wants to see her,
The new
which cover do you got? Is it the red one where she's like
no,
looking up? But
The new live action Barbarella.
Oh god, it's gonna be Aquafina.
No, it's going to be Sydney Sweeney.
Whoa, hey now.
The new Barbarella. She's also a producer on the movie.
You know
That's
what?
jokes right there. I mean, that's perfect.
You just made my female audience quite sad.
I'm sorry.
Isn't she the chick that can't even afford her house right now after being on Euphoria for like 6 seasons or whatever it is? Is
Something
that the
like
same
that.
chick?
I
And then
don't
she got
know.
canceled because her dad was wearing a MAGA hat at a birthday party or something.
Phenomena.
Is that
Okay.
all the same chick?
I don't know, but I know. But this is a great question with Tom on the screen, and it's this: would Tom Selleck have done a great job as Indiana Jones? Tom,
I think you'd have done all right.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think so.
He wouldn't have gotten sick and improvised the shooting the guy with the sword scene.
That's true.
He might have improvised something else. I think we would have gotten a different Indiana Jones, but it would have been just as good, I think, because the story, the writing and the type of story that they were telling works no matter who's playing Indiana Jones.
I don't know. If you want to see, I can't see Lizzo riding a horse in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Well, no.
I think there was more comedy than he could have done in the Indiana Jones series. Tom Selleck hasn't been all that comedic from anything that I've seen him in. He typically plays it pretty straight.
Yeah, but he did Friends.
Yeah, there was actually
for 30 years later.
It was later, but I mean, he had some gags and some wry humor in Magnum.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has comic delivery. He did a good. He did some in Friends. I think.
I just don't see like the facial. You know,
oh, he doesn't need to do
Harrison
it.
Ford used his face to do the comedy to a lot of the degrry.
Dude, have you ever watched Monty Python? But anyway, look, I think that Jason needs to work on getting Tom Selleck on my show, the Sunday Night Show. I think Tom would be a perfect guest for us.
Oh yeah.
That would be nice.
Take care of that. Thanks, Jason. Take care of that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Actually, I've heard to say this. We will be getting a 2D animated feature going back to that one when JMS releases the Babylon 5 movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will be getting a 2D.
Is it going to be
feature.
2D?
Yeah, he's doing animation. Yep.
And it's done. And it's finished and it's ready to release.
I'll be reviewing the fuck out of that one.
Well, I have to say I'm looking forward to a great many things, including being on Mephisto's movie reviews to cover Hudson Hawk and Showgirls. It's gonna happen.
He's gonna make you do Showgirls.
I am gonna make him do Showgirls. I'm very unhappy that nobody
Hudson
wants to
Hawk
do Showgirls.
is such a good movie, though.
What is?
Hudson Hawk.
Oh, it's an incredible film. Do you
The
realize
game sucks.
You're
the
lucky I
entire
got
game
the Blu-ray.
sucks.
I haven't seen it in
There
forever.
were weeks. Okay, there were weeks where I would set that thing up on the player, on the Blu-ray DVD player, and just loop it. And so I would sleep all night to Hudson Hawk. That's how good
Just
I thought
listening to her making the dolphin noises over and over. And over.
I did that with Hackers. I love the first Hackers movie.
I did that with Hackers too. Wait, there was more than one Hackers movie?
They did a second one that was supposed to be a continuation, but it was more like a real life story based off a real hacker.
That's the one with Patrick Stewart in it, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. But
Yeah,
the real
he's
one,
like the villain in it or whatever.
Mephisto.
I did it with Dark City.
If you want me on the show, September 9th, doing Hudson
Why
Hawk.
would he kill you? It's your channel, isn't it?
Doing Hudson Hawk with Tom, you're gonna make room for Showgirls. Okay, I'm pulling.
Do it when All My Feelings isn't there.
No, don't do that. He's a huge part of that show.
But there's times he hasn't been there.
Okay,
yeah, Miss Pesto, you nailed it. It's fantastic, and the soundtrack is so much better. Both of them are.
I want Oh My Feelings to be there. I do. And not only that, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing a Harrison Ford. If you want me to be in
You're
this
gonna crash
Star
your
Wars
plane?
film, no. But if you want me to be in this Star Wars film, You're gonna give me the Indiana Jones.
Is that like a reach around with a whip?
I guess.
Oh. I thought you wanted the Showgirls.
I do.
Yeah, Culture, just say please.
Why are you asking for the Indiana Jones then?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm. That's not what
you
I
lost
said.
me there.
Hey, Mephisto, when are you doing Screamers?
Bunny
Affleck was the bomb and Phantoms, yo.
That's right.
Ben Affleck and Phantoms, Dean Koontz? Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap it up because we went way longer than I intended, and that's fine. You guys
still got 25 minutes.
You didn't answer any
Yeah.
of those questions at all.
What questions have we
You are
had?
such a loser.
We had
The Q&A that we did at the very beginning.
I
of
can't
the
find it. Grant does that. I don't know where it went.
Mom did it for you in the private chat like an hour and a half ago.
I can't find it.
I
Got a couple of questions in there too.
Of course, all those people left because we didn't answer their questions.
I don't think that's true, but I want to say this. You can't leave yet. We're not done. The outro is at least 30 minutes long.
That's fucking long. Why? That's your fault.
No, it's not. It's because you guys are funny. I think people enjoy that.
We are not.
Wow. What is that? But you do that a lot, Steven. I don't even know what that is.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
What don't know what ooh is?
No. I do know this. That quick preview. Tomorrow's video is about your favorite beer brands collapse, and I have some insight that's going to remix some ideas that you've had. And if you're looking for additional insight after you watch that video, these guys down here, Midnight's Edge, have done 2 consecutive videos that will blow your mind. But also things that will blow your mind are my friends that are in the cotton persuasion, including Snowdub.
Yep. Oh, am I supposed to say something else? I
don't know what he wants.
Yeah, that's me. Thanks.
Do an outro?
Oh, you're doing outro?
We do those now?
Well, I mean, not traditionally, because what we're going to do...
Snow sounds like he was sleeping.
Channel and stuff? Yeah, I was.
What? Oh.
There's porn here.
Cheese sauce all over me. What's going on?
I think Puff's After Effects got to him. You know what I mean?
Titties?
Goddamn Mongolians.
I remember something about titties, and then... Anyway.
Okay, no, seriously, the outro is like at least 15 minutes long. So, but please go ahead. Snowdub, do you do things? Awesome.
Yeah, I got a channel and stuff. Subscribe.
Okay, sweet.
Thanks.
Sweet. Bam. Appreciate that. Yeah, check out it. Yeah. Well, I like the puppet guys. You'll see me over there occasionally. The guy next to him is the Elegant Smoker. He was dubbed so by probably one of the nicest YouTubers on the planet, Kerry Smith. It is
Yeah, you can catch me tomorrow on Yelling at Parked Cars, along with probably Tom and Culture's there sometimes.
Yeah.
That's on Comics Division's channel.
I'm the freaking co-host of the show.
Okay, whatever. I mean, you keep getting put on the bottom row of people, so I don't believe that anymore, but screw you. Then, yeah, I've got a show on Saturdays on my Rumble channel, because that's where I do things. Bourbon and Boarding, we're talking hockey. Both of the conference final series are going a little bit lopsided, and every game so far in the conference finals has gone to overtime. First time in NHL history. So come hang out with us. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for having me tonight. Great to be here with you guys.
Yep. Oh, and there's another guy here. He's the biggest channel here. His name is CC Karaoke, and he's pretty awesome. Great channel. Good friend.
Speaking of hockey,
oh boy.
Fire anybody on the Maple Leafs who wouldn't play Joseph Wall in these playoffs, because they had a chance at the Cup this year, and they played their backup instead of their star.
Well,
anyways,
the GM's gone. Mostly because he opened his mouth and said, I don't know if I want to be around. And then the ownership said, okay, bye.
Yeah, well, that explains a lot. Right next to CC, do you want to promote something? I mean, you like just...
I sing karaoke with Tom on Friday nights, and we keep bugging you to join us, but you can never make it for some reason.
I hate singing.
I'm old. I'm very old. Very, very old.
And fantastic at karaoke.
Yeah, but he's always lost at a Miami airport.
Also true. Oh my! Right next to him is my good friend. Wow. Wow. Apparently, Jason. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I was distracted because over on Odyssey, TC Burton sent something that says, "Real women, you know the difference." That image, clearly. Yeah. Jason, follow up that image. I dare you.
Well, I had Burt Reynolds up, so I mean, you could do that, but
I don't see it. That's fine.
That's because I stopped sharing it because you were ignoring me. So I mean, just a little eye candy for the ladies.
Oh, hey, I can't show that. That was like mostly naked.
Don't show anything.
That's that famous one from Burt Reynolds. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow, a little more tame programming. Live from the bunker, I will be on interviewing actor Simon Phillips. He is going to be appearing opposite Schwarzenegger in the new series Fubar, and then the rest of the week it's all a toss-up. But we've got programming throughout the week, live and news wrap up on Saturday morning. We've got about 7 shows we do. So
oh yeah, you do, and you guys do great stuff. Jason has unique guests, some big stars, and of course me once in a while.
And I put a link earlier up in the chat, but last Thursday a week ago,
Thursday.
Tom and Paul Chatto and Cameron Pasha were on to talk about the writer's strike.
How'd that work
and Cameron talked about that whole force majeure thing, and he thinks the studios are going to lean into that.
Of course they are. They need to write off shit fast. Yeah. Speaking of writing off shit fast, we've got our good friend, the other Canadian on the panel.
You don't skip that fucking timeline. No, I don't see that right now. No. You go in equal order. No, I ain't saying shit. You go Tom next.
No, you're up. You're up.
Culture hates me.
I love you.
He hates me because he can't keep the directional order correctly because he has to simp for Tom. You can find me on Rumble and YouTube, The Pro Show. You can find me on VR Sunday Show. And if you've seen a thumbnail from any of those guys, it's probably me doing graphics. Stay tuned. Hopefully in the future, I'll have an interview with Melanie Mack.
I hate to say it, but it's probably me. Speaking of probably me, my hetero life mate, the man who makes me a better man, the guy that does the voices I can't do, he completes me. It's Mr. Tom Connors of Midnight's Edge.
What a suck up.
Hello.
You can find me on Midnight's Edge, Midnight's After Edge, After Dark. You can find me on Mead Music and sometimes Midnight Snacks when someone yells at me for eating McDonald's.
Eat pizza. You weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
what is that?
TZ Burton has inspired me. This is a cosplayer named Caitlin Christine. She does excellent work.
She looks like Amanda Ranth. Amanda Ranth.
Amaranth.
That's what I said.
I think she's shorter than Amaranth.
She looked at Amanda Ranth. Amanda Ranth. All right. You know what? This is the outro, which means you're going to be here for 10 more minutes.
Can you just make a shorter song?
No.
Radio.
Not about this. You know what? We had a sponsor tonight, and
They have radio edits.
We had two sponsors tonight, but one of them went away because Grant's not here. Yeah, we're gonna play our sponsor early in the show. You guys ready?
Neighbors bothering you with their loud music? Your boss or coworker harassing you?
Wait, what? Who said that?
Maybe you have a roommate who cries in their sleep. Bully Mays here with a solution that proves every problem has a mortality rate. Introducing Shank Crate, your all-in-one monthly subscription box that can take care of those in-your-face issues. Each box contains new and unique materials for you to build your very own custom shank.
Oh my gosh.
And for your protection, the contents of each box are totally secret until you receive it. And not only does it create solutions, it also serves as a creative outlet, like an adult form of Lego.
Oh yeah. Right? That is a literal knife's edge.
Maybe you, like some of our other customers, have questions.
Can I bring it to school?
Who's ever heard of a pencil not being allowed at school?
Can you store it in a pocket?
Absolutely.
What if you don't, have any pockets?
Your discretion. Whether you're conscientious about the Earth or just not opposed to being a good steward of the environment, each shank crate and its contents are made of 100% recycled materials to make sure we're environmentally friendly. And if you order now, we'll be extra sensitive to the environment and keep all the original fingerprints on the items for your convenience. All for the low cost of $19.99 a month. Call 626-831-9333 to get your shank crates today. If you call now and secure your monthly subscription for only $19.99, you'll get your very own alibi insurance for those slightly stickier situations. But wait again, there's even more. To be inclusive, culturally respectful, and as patriotic as possible, each monthly box is themed after a unique prison in the US of A. So call 626-831-9333 now to get your very own unique, patriotic, and environmentally friendly shank crate with your own personal alibi insurance.
Now that could have been half the intro right now. Okay, Snow's sleeping right now, guys. So yeah, all that fentanyl.
Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Where's
It's
the
okay.
song? I thought there was supposed to be like this rock song that goes on for
20
freaking
minutes.
25, 40 minutes. Yeah,
I don't know. I think he's looking for Gregory so he can figure out where it is.
it's like this serious bad pop music that he just loves to play at the very end.
This
Where's the tuck and roll?
Yeah, this show is so unprofessional. It's like Mongolians going after my What a dick.
Yeah.
Tuck and roll.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back.
What am I doing here?
Tom.
What?
I don't know. I don't know who I was expecting, but
You put
wasn't
two
you.
bald guys on at the same time. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. There we go. That's how it is.
I think
Hair
we've
has
been
left us.
stereotyped.
Yep.
If Brahma was here, it would be obvious. That's the only reason Brahma's not here.
Too much baldness.
Too much baldness.
Oldness too.
It's kind of awkward.
It
just sitting
catches up with you, man. The years just they keep going, and suddenly you're bald and you're old, and it's like, oh man.
I got more hair coming out of my ears than I do off the top of my head.
Ouch.
You know, one of
He
these
doesn't read
days-
private chat, does he?
No, he
It has
doesn't.
to be added in the first 3 minutes so that I could drink myself into a stupor and pass out for the next 20 minutes.
No respect for the smoking jacket, I tell you. But what I am looking forward to at some point, Culture needs to use the Andy Warhol sleep edition of the outro. It's out. It's 8 hours long and might be just a little bit slightly longer than the outro that we've got now.
It'd be off by a minute and it would upset his OCD. Cheers, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh my goodness. That got me all hot and hated. I got the lotion Culture if you want to get a little oily.
No, actually, I'm very good. But do you actually feel seen tonight? Do you feel well represented there, Mike? Because I know you're part of a very special community here. Do you feel seen?
Oh, I love the show tonight. It was raining men. There were so many masculine men on the show tonight. I like lots of men. Especially, you guys should come down to the Blue Oyster. Meet the fellas.
Hey, I got to ask you, that what kind of lotion is that again?
Oh, this is my browning lotion.
Yeah.
I bought it from Mexican Iron Man.
Yeah.
So he didn't like me that much, so I got some browning lotion.
Yeah.
And I figured if it made me a little browner, he might like me.
Well, I mean, I actually appreciate your golden glow, but you know, I think that's represented rather well. And you have fans. I've seen a cosplayer actually in Dallas.
Ooh.
I wonder if there'll be a cosplayer in Dallas this year. Very excited about that.
Well, I hope so. Just make sure you bring the assless chaps.
Oh, you do realize all chaps are assless?
Thank God. I wouldn't have it any other way.
No. Okay, then.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to CultureCasino yet?
Well, no.
Friggin' A.
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.
Wow. We're going to be very short on tonight's show. I'm sorry. Normally, I try to give you a full 2.5, 3 hours, and my OCD kind of demands it. But yeah, I do appreciate the 100 of you that are here. And for those of you who are looking for a clip of Mexican Iron Man because he didn't show up on the show tonight, well, here you go.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
And a legend was born. Anyway, I do appreciate it all. You guys are incredible, and I'm not going another 5 minutes. So I don't know what you're still doing here. You should probably go home. You want to go home. Go home.
Never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around. And first, you never going to make you cry, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie or tell you